Boom, 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 boom. All right. I'm back. Intro. Alrighty. And here we are. Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. This time, we finished Act 2A. So now we're playing Act 2B. On the 5th of March, 12:09 at 8:45 a.m.
Alright everyone, it's time for homeroom. There's less than 3 weeks left in your first year. You're almost at the end. The closing ceremony is on the 23rd of this month, and the day after that is graduation. Just be aware that the classes are going to be split up a little differently than you're used to. Also, Miss Toa, I have a question. Where do your students at the Empire's military academy go when they graduate? Do they all become soldiers or something?
I've been wondering about that too. Oh, yeah, what was the name of the school you teach at? Was it Thor's Military Academy?
Toa got pretty. Ugh. No, not much further. Because the Daybreak games actually have a full timeline of events. Daybreak 2 is 7 years after the events of the first Trails in the Sky game.
That's right. This may come as a surprise, but Thor's isn't all that different from any normal high school.
Except for the student body.
It's true that we do have a special curriculum for those who want to join the military, but not everyone goes that route. I graduated from there myself, and well, as you can see, I'm an instructor. Yeah, good point.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of famous people from there that aren't in the military at all.
Isn't
Yeah.
that where you transferred in from, Julian?
That's right. I learned quite a bit from Miss Toa and the other staff there.
Yeah.
Man, you're so lucky. I bet the school life's way more fun there.
It hasn't even been 3 full months since she came here, and she's already in everyone's good books.
Oh yeah, Toa's a
Wasn't she
beast
brought
to-
over as part of an exchange program with the Erebonian Empire?
Yes, that's right. I also heard that she does work for a famous NGO on top of her regular teaching duties.
Yes.
She's supposedly an invaluable asset to them as well. She really is incredible, isn't she?
Well, she had multiple.
Incredible doesn't even begin to describe her. Her popularity's well deserved.
She's basically.
I mean, just look at how cute she is. Whether she likes it or not, she's got the attention of the whole school.
Yeah.
I suppose you aren't wrong there.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Before we begin our first lesson, I want to introduce you to our new short-term exchange students. Come on in, you two.
Huh? Exchange students?
At this time of year?
Hey! What's up, everyone? Nice to meet ya.
It's these two.
I'm your new classmate, Nadia Rain. But just call me Nana, okay?
Not even 10 seconds in and I'm already embarrassed.
Well, that's one introduction out of the way. Would you like to do yours, Swin?
Gladly. I'm Swin Abel, and like Nadia, I'm an exchange student from Remiferia. I know we're coming in pretty late into the school year, but I hope we can become good friends with you all.
Holy crap. That Nadia chick's a real cutie.
Wow. So, quick question. Are you two in a relationship? I'm so very glad you asked. It just so happens me and S are...
Friends. Don't put any funny ideas in their heads.
Shut her down.
I didn't think they'd actually come to school. Is it because of that orb mail from the other day? No, they wouldn't come here just because of that.
Wait, you know these two? Are they involved with your part-time job?
Sounds like you've really had your hands full on, yes?
They're going to be taking part in the school festival, too. So be sure to give them a nice, warm welcome. I'd really like to give them a tour around the school, but I'm still getting a feel for the place myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Would you mind showing them around for me, Agnes?
She must already know that we're working together.
Of course, I'd be happy to.
It's settled then. You can show them around during lunchtime if you'd like. Now, let's go over the festival supply list.
If I remember right, Cold Steel games were 1205 to 1206. Academy Days, Act 2B. Sorry, Yagi. I just thought it'd be more fun if we kept it a secret. So what's the verdict? Did we surprise you? Mm-hmm. Mission accomplished. Anyway, did you two really apply to our short-term exchange program? Sure did. Oh, you have no idea how advanced technology has become. We have a few connections who helped us get in. I know Nadia likes to do things on a whim, but this one isn't one of those cases. We went through all the proper channels. Well, that's good to hear, at least. Swin's just as laid back about this as she is. But why go to all that effort? And why Aramis, for that matter? I thought you'd never ask. The reason is, we've been itching to experience the school life. Hanging with friends after school, trying all the cafeteria foods, napping during class, playing hooky, you know, that kind of thing. The last two you can do without. What he said. Wait, so you two really haven't been to school before? Never had the chance, being raised in the organization and all. The closest thing was Sunday school when we were really little. I'm not sure how long we'll be staying here in Calvert, but I thought it would be a good experience for us. We've pretended to be students for a while on infiltration missions, but I don't count that. Either way, we're just living and having fun in the moment. That's our MO. Ah, I understand. That's a totally valid perspective. Given their upbringing, it's only natural that they would want to make up for all the experiences they missed out on. Well then, let's get on with the tour, shall we? I'll show you everything the school has to offer. Yippee! Thanks, bestie. Alright then, lead the way. Oh, and let's be on the lookout for whatever that message was talking about. Yes, we should keep our eyes peeled for sure. What was the orb mail? What was that orb mail? Huh? Hey, Aggie, what's this? What's with this weird orb mail? Oh, this definitely looks sketch. Let me take a look. What is this? If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate Aramis. C. Oh, that's right, I remember that. It's another message from C, but why now? That's the name of the terrorist who caused a stir in Erebonia a couple of times. You said another message? You've gotten more like this? Well, only one other. It arrived just before last year's Revolution Festival. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. The 7th Genesis appeared shortly afterward, so I doubt it was a prank or something like that. Yeah, sounds like it was for real. I can confirm this isn't the second incarnation of C. He happens to be a friend of ours. You're kidding. It's no joke. We also know the first C, but we're not as tight with him. From what little I do know, I kinda doubt he'd reach out to you like that. I see. If only Ren were here. She definitely could have traced the message to its source. Oh yeah, she's not in Calvert right now, is she? Yes, she's back home in Libel. Well, it doesn't seem like we'll be arriving at any answers, so let's table this for now. Can't hurt to have it on the brain though. Technology has advanced so rapidly in like 10 years in the game. Nothing's happened here since we got that message, but we should still be vigilant. Of course, vigilant is my middle name. Now let the tour commence. The Aramis Expedition Squad is ready to rumble. Ah, brother. First we were at the picnicking front, now this.
Let's start with the main building. We can visit the store and cafeteria on the first floor.
Oh, I want to spend tons of time there.
I'd also like to talk with some of the other students while we're wandering around.
See you, Millie. Here we go. Trail series. No, not that. Backstory. Timeline. Here's the timeline of events. 1202. Okay, 1204 is Trails of Cold Steel 1, Trails to Azure, and Trails from Zero. 1205 is Cold Steel 2. 1206 is Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. 1207 is Reverie. 1208 is Daybreak. And 1209 is Daybreak 2. All the Trails games, everything that's happened, and a recap of the last game, all the characters. All the factions, organizations, countries, the world itself, all the movies. Ooh. 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 Hello. Yay. Alright, let's look around. There's a lot of things that are new in this game compared to the previous games. The biggest quality of life thing is when you talk to an NPC, it'll let you know that you've spoken to them.
Take all the time you need.
We buy the juice box. Sell the
Seeing you.
Talk. Never seen you two before. You must be the exchange students I've been hearing about. That would be us, yeah. Nice to meet you, Mr. School Store Guy. Pleasure's all mine. Oh, that's right. There's a card game that's been pretty popular among the students lately. Would you like to try it out? Are you talking about 7 Hearts? That's the one. If you're ever interested in doing battle, just come and find me. The rules aren't all that complicated. You can even learn as you play. I want to try. It sounds like fun. I'm a little curious myself. Alright, let's play one game of 7 Hearts. Girls versus boys. This game is very different to Vantage Masters and Blade,
Go easy on me, please.
as you can see.
Here I go.
Heal up.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
It's not even a very difficult game. Except for the RNG.
No way! Did I miscalculate this?
And I win.
I don't know how I pulled that off.
Yeah, Blade was easy. Vantage Masters is a cakewalk compared to this one. And I actually find Vantage Masters also far easier than Blade. But if you notice the little dot, the yellow dot on the map, how it's yellow? If I talk to Lyle here, hey, want to catch a movie with me sometime? Well, I don't know. Oh wait, do you think maybe we could get Julian to come along? This again? Why does everyone act like I'm his manager or something? Well, at least Lyle's not discouraged too easily.
Alright, let's move.
By the way, Lyle, how are you and Chinon getting along? Chinon? I don't know. Fine, I guess? Oh wait, you think we're... No, we're not like that at all. As you can see, his talk thing has grayed out. That means I've exhausted all the dialogue with him. And and you can see how there's two different colors of the word shop on the map. The red one indicates that they've got stuff that you haven't seen yet. Miss Matilda. Well, if it isn't our new exchange students, please feel free to visit my office if you're ever feeling unwell. Oh, it's cool if I take a little lie down then, right? Because I've been feeling so feverish. Nadia, your boundless enthusiasm would beg to differ, I think. You two make for quite the interesting pair. I may not be able to admit someone for a feigned illness, but do feel free to drop by again if you really need me. The sweet old lady. That kid is knocked out. And the biggest quality of life thing is for the enemy data, you don't need to use it. You don't need to scan enemies. As soon as you encounter them, they join the log. And we've got fishing, food stuff, movies. This is the worst B movie. Sharkferno. And all the characters. Quest log. Shortcuts. And there's in-game achievements that you can use to get rewards. I do need to do that. I need to catch a bunch of fishies. Oh, got to continue the scans. Alright. Thingies outside. The game is it's not really a movie. It's more a series of like still images, but it's acted like it's a movie, and they even do like reviews and shit. It's amazing. And the reason I'm doing these scanning things is to get special rewards. These little blue things are very important. There's one up there. We've got these two girls, Sigourney and Thelma. Hey, you got anyone you like lately? Of course I do. My father. Huh? Not only is he a lieutenant in our nation's beloved army, but he's disciplined both his mind and body to operate in peak condition at all times. He deserves all the love and respect I can give. I see. What I was really asking about boys our age, you know, who you've got a crush on. Someone our age that could compare to my father? That's a tough one. Alright. Guess you've got a pretty one-track mind. I feel so far from achieving the heights my father's reached. Well, I suppose I'll just have to keep working at it. I'm doing it for the stories. Well, that conversation went off the rails. But that's par for the course with Sigourney. The reason I'm doing all this is because it will probably be on the test. There's always a test in Trails. This is a nice cafeteria. Holy crap. I would want to eat here. Yes, cafeteria time. I knew you'd be excited about this part. Let's find ourselves a seat and have some lunch. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm going to get one of everything. That's a lot of calories. You're going to get la la la, can't hear you. Well, yeah, a lot of people, but I'm assuming that's par for this course for a school. Elijah. And now that we've got all that filled out, there. Ah, that's the magician in the upright position. This means you will soon cross paths with the one you are destined to be with, and love is sure to blossom from there. This is a very good result. Woohoo! I'm finally getting me a boyfriend. Thank you so much, Elijah. Sure thing. Just remember, this is all in good fun. That's Elijah. He's a third year. He made his own tarot card app, and apparently it's scarily accurate. You don't say. Consider my curiosity piqued. That explains the crowd, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, are you here to have your fortunes told? I'm sorry, but all lunchtime slots have been filled. You'll have to come back another day. Honestly, a tarot card app sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Edmund. Holy crap, that is a huge steak. I want that steak. Hamburger steak and a porterhouse? Cafeteria staff are really bringing their A-game lately. I can't believe we get to eat such high-quality food at school, and for a fraction of the usual price. Yes, sir, we really have it made here. Chomp chomp gulp. That's Edmund from Class D. As you can see, he loves food. He and Margarita would get along so well.
Alright, let's move.
But I could eat all that. Pamela. Welcome, what can I get you? Hit me up with the tastiest thing on the menu, please. Funny girl, this one. In that case, I recommend either the A combo or the hamburger steak platter. They are our most popular selections. Additionally, you can add something from the sides menu. We have 5 dessert items to choose from. Squeal! I just died and went to food heaven. Hey S, what should I get? Ow, my ears. Well, I can't blame her for being excited. Aramis's cafeteria is well known for its delicious foods. Why don't we take a look at the menu? What did we get? This is the best bowl of stew I've had in my whole life. Pretty standard dish, but the flavor is fantastic. This place's reputation is more than well deserved. I'm glad you like it. Like it? I love it. So many yummy looking foods to choose from. I don't even know where to begin. They even have a snazzy ice cream shop just around the corner. Aramis rules. If you love the food so much, why don't you just marry it? The mystery of the century. Oh, this is a little off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Is it really okay for you to leave the office unattended? What are you talking about? Stews and soups are amazing. The soups are half the work of eating a stew. You don't have to chew. If you're chewing a soup, something went horribly wrong. Ah, right. I guess Van did leave us in charge of it. I wouldn't worry. Requests aren't coming in as much, so I think we can grind them out after school and on weekends. Yeah, we had so much free time we didn't know what to do with ourselves. Besides, we haven't had any luck finding clues about the fairy's whereabouts. You mean the fairy that was with the Crimson Grendel? I heard they showed up in the Blacklight District. She has something to do with what you're searching for, right? I make a lot of stews. Good ones too. Yeah, that's as far as we've gotten though. We've tried to find out more while we've been out doing requests, but nothing's turned up yet. I'm sorry to hear that. That weird time leap thing hasn't happened since then either. At least I don't think it has. I'm thinking it only triggers when someone's life is in danger. I know it's saved us several times over, but honestly, I don't want to go through anything like that ever again. Yeah, I'm glad the two of you are safe and all, but that whole thing worries me. Oh yeah, spoiler. They died twice. I just get this feeling that something strange is going on. I really hope Van's alright. The poor, lonely and beautiful damsel awaits the arrival of her dashing knight. Oh, I'd bet I could turn this into a novel. It writes itself. What? The two lovers were rent asunder, but they will always be together in their hearts. I think I'm sitting on a goldmine here. Wait, back up. Lovers? What are you even saying, Nadia? Alright, you can stop tormenting the poor girl now. Hurry up and finish your lunch. They did get better because... plot. The three continued to enjoy their lunch, and after indulging in some desserts, they returned to exploring the campus. Not so much the power of friendship, but the power of the Professor Epstein.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please, come back anytime.
Dude is so smart, he created Septarion level items. Or artifact levels items. Now we go outside onto the school grounds.
It has to be a crime for them to lock us indoors when the weather's so nice. I say we ditch school.
I have a better idea. How about we not cut class on our first day of school?
That would be for the best. Besides, you'd need special permission to go off campus during school hours.
Anything else? No. The school looks very castle-y for a place that was built by an artist. There's Julian, the newest member of Thor's Class 7. Is there anything you like to do on your days off, Julian? Do you have any favorite foods? Why don't we all have lunch together sometime? Looks like Julian's as popular as ever. I think I've seen him around town before. He's an exchange student from the Empire, right? Yeah, from Thor Military Academy's current Class 7. Not only is he handsome and well-read, but he's skilled in martial arts too. It's no wonder he's so popular. Hey look, it's Blonde Rain. I hope S doesn't start attracting those leeches. What do I even say? Ugh, I give up. If only Lyle were here.
Alright, let's move.
He needs his best friend to scare them off. And there's the teacher guarding the school grounds. And there's nothing else on the front, so we go to the rear side of the school grounds. Well, here's the parking lot. The courtyard is right over there. Shall we go take a look? Ooh, pretty. Oh, I like the feel of this place. The vibe's definitely unique. Like it's somehow laid back and lively at the same time. Well, this high school has seen a lot of history since its founding by Aramis Gainsbourg. Learning spaces like these are said to foster one's personal creativity. You don't say. Maybe this will be what awakens us to the wonders of art. If I go down that road, it'll end with us panhandling on the side of it. Well, we can't have that. Then I'd have to be the one providing for you and spoiling you rotten, and on second thought, that just might work. Not in a million years. To your right hand side is the auditorium. Inside it is the stage where we'll be holding events for the school festival. On the left we have the clubhouse, where each club gets their own room to use as they see fit. Over there is the basketball court, where our PE classes are usually held. Though if it rains, they'll move it to the auditorium. There's also a pool farther down on the right, but it's currently closed for the off-season. For how relatively small this campus is, they sure have a lot of amenities. Hey Aggie, what about the most important amenity of all? What would that be? The best spot to play hooky without getting caught. I don't think we have one of these, sorry to say. No joke? Now that doesn't sound like a very healthy academic environment. Said no academic ever. I love those two. They are so... let's go to the parking lot.
Is this who I think it is?
This is a statue of Aramis Gainsborough. He's our school's founder and a
Where
prominent
is-
artist.
Oh, there he is.
Wow, he looks handsome. Though not half as handsome as us, of course.
Why am I being compared to a statue of a middle-aged man?
Good question. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, hello. What do you think of Aramis? Isn't it great? Honestly, I'm kind of shocked how big it is. Yeah, and everyone's so nice too. Well, I'm glad you like it so far. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh yes, but it's no big deal. The AV Club just needed to borrow some hardware for the student film we're making. Would you like us to help carry some of it? Don't worry, I should be fine. And anyway, you guys still have more of the school to see. I can always bother someone else for help if I need it. Student film, huh? I wonder what that'll be like. Well, you'll just have to wait and see. We're actually planning to screen our film at the festival. And now that we've got all the equipment ready, we can finally start shooting. This place is really nice to look at. Let's go inside this build, the auditorium. Little smaller than Thor's auditorium. And definitely smaller than the one at in Libo. Nothing up here. Okay, we got these two. Miss Sonia and Sasha. You mean the guy I've been set up with is your older brother? Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure when I should tell you. Guess we'll just have to call it off then. I do not want to involve work with my personal life. No, wait, don't be like that. My brother likes you a lot, you know. Just give him a chance. Wait, what? A young elite working at the Department of Internal Affairs. Don't we have a 5-year age difference? Buzz off, small fry. Why don't you so much as touches anybody and I'll rip your limbs off. Oh man, is that where he knows me from? He must have seen me acting all unladylike. Seems like there's a pretty interesting story here. Interesting story there. Seems complicated. That's Sasha and Miss Sonia. Did she say something about being set up on a date? So, do you guys have anything planned yet? I can set something up for you if you'd like. Well, I guess... Hey, wait! I can't just allow a student to do that.
Alright, let's move.
Oh. Oh, that's so dumb. Perfect. We can't go into any of these buildings, it looks like. No idea what clubs these are. I wish I knew. Yeah, there's no details. Alright.
Basketball court? Huh. Aramis sure does have a wide variety of extracurricular activities.
Our basketball team happens to be really strong this year. We're also famous for our fine arts club.
Hey, you guys interested in basketball? Want to play around with me? One-on-one shouldn't be anything too strenuous. Oh, sounds like fun. I heard basketball's part of the physical education curriculum here. This might be a good chance for us to get a feel for it. That's the spirit. You know, I can even teach you some of the rules if you want. It sounds like a good idea. Let's play some b-ball. Inside a school.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh, dang it. Too short.
I'm sorry.
Dang it. Ah.
Damn it! Damn it!
Okay, he got one.
Went in. I'm
Got it.
so happy.
Dang it.
I'm so happy.
On the buzzer.
There, I did it. Ha! I did it. There.
Take that.
Dang it.
Damn it!
There. Ha!
Damn it!
Okay.
Went in. Went in. Ha!
Come on.
Went in.
Ah, dang it.
Take
I
that.
did it. Ha! Afraid not. Ha!
Take that.
Dang it.
Take that. Take
I
that.
did it.
No, unfortunately.
I think I did fairly well.
No talking dogs at the moment. Heh, you beat us good. How about that? I've got half a mind to recruit you, but hey, time and place. Anyway, here's your prize. Yay. Are you sure we can have this? Yeah. That right there is proof you pulled out a win against our club. Feel free to drop by again if the mood strikes. Then we can sign you up for the team. Sounds like a plan. Ah, you sled dog. You almost got me there. Joining a club isn't something I ever considered, but I guess it's just a normal part of student life. Anything over this way? Yes.
The pool building is just beyond here, but it's closed during the winter.
So once it's warmer, I'll get to turn on the charm with a sexy swimsuit.
I doubt those would be school appropriate. Also, it's not like you'd have anything to show off.
Shut your pie hole, S.
Oh, those two. But here are some of the costumes. We got Tao, monk attire, this outfit. He's got a towel. She's got a towel. He's got a towel. That outfit. That doesn't look familiar to you, does it? And a Mishi outfit. She's got a hood up. That and that. He's got a towel. She's got a towel. He's got a towel. That and a school uniform. She's got that outfit. I like that outfit. And then all that. She's got a towel. Business casual and a towel. Nothing. Towel. Towel. Oh, didn't talk to you. James? Everybody thinks it's all fun and games. If I'd been able to stop Ronald back then, things would have been different. I need to quit thinking about all these stupid what-ifs. It's not like I can change the past. Oh man, I'm bored as hell. Alright, let's go back into the school. All that's left is now to explore the second floor.
These are the special classrooms. Wait, my next class is here. I totally thought it was somewhere else.
And this is why you should read signs beforehand.
There are a lot of students in this school. She's a concierge. Alright, nothing in here. So let's talk to Donatello and Woody. That latest installment in Bravely Legends. Man, I never thought it would come to this. Yeah, no kidding. I was on the edge of my seat. That dark hero, though. I just knew he'd pull through. If there'd been someone like him back then. Woody? Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, what do you think they'll do next? Well, I have a couple of predictions, but the writers are always really good at keeping us on our toes. That's why Bravely Legends is so interesting. Oh yeah, the comic book artist that they're talking about, the comic book artist doesn't want to do any more comic work. Ah, the computer room. And that looks like a teacher. Mr. Raffaello. I'm in the middle of setting up my terminal for this afternoon's class. Ah yes, this code of mine is simply exquisite. No simple painting could ever compare. In fact, I almost want to frame it on my wall. Yeah. Not like code's anything to get worked up over. What does this guy even teach anyway? I guess Mr. Raffaello must seem pretty strange at first, huh? He's actually our math teacher. Yep. Seems like a weirdo to me. Got glasses, sunglasses, visor, masks, rabbit ears, rabbit tail, dog ears, doggy tail, backpack, bear backpack, swimming thingies, sparkles, and then hair colors, pink hair. He's got nothing, black hair. But he also has a mishy head. And unlocking the things is a little interesting. There is much beauty to be found in the world of numbers. You should take care to remember that. Ah, this numerical progression. It's magnificent. Oh. Anything up here?
Oh, look! Another statue!
Yes, we have 2 statues of Aramis on campus.
That is a dapper gentleman. And what's in this room? This is the nothing special room. This is another nothing special room. The principal's office. We can't go in. This is the faculty lounge, where Toa is. Mr. Powell. I'm always in awe at Miss Toa's drive. But I do worry that she places too much pressure on herself. She certainly has stamina to spare, but I do wish she'd show herself as much care as she does with others. You want to offer supplemental classes? I see. Well, we can certainly look into that. I just hope you aren't piling too much onto your plate. It's full enough as it is. I appreciate the concern, Mr. Powell, and thank you for always listening to my ideas. Of course, I'm always happy to lend an ear. Well, I suppose I should take my leave. We have visitors who look quite eager to speak with you. Sorry about that, Tiny Teach. We didn't mean to interrupt. That's perfectly alright, but please use your inside voice in the faculty lounge. Okay, Nadia? It's funny that we ended up in your class. Small world, isn't it? Oh, you two know Miss Toa? That's right, we met a while back. It's good to see you both again. You look like you've been doing well. How long's it been now? 2 years? Man, it feels like it was only yesterday. We've met a lot of people from Thor's during that incident in Crossbell. Oh, that's when you met? Were they involved in all of that? I didn't realize you got swept up in that whole ordeal. It's not really the kind of thing I'd bring up at school. Anyway, when I caught wind that you two would be coming here, I immediately applied to be your facilitator. I know all about what you both have been up to, like how you're helping out Agnes's part-time job, for example. Ah, now it makes sense. Still, this is a lot to take in at once. I mean, you being a part of the war as a member of Thor's military academy was enough of a surprise by itself. I heard you played an especially important role in it too. That's why I'm betting you came out here to Calvard with some kind of hidden agenda. I'm onto you, Tiny Teach. What are you? Never do. Alright, have a good night, Green Jupiter. You take care and get some good sleeps. Nadia, don't be rude. It's true that I am a Thor's alumnus, and yes, I do some work for an NGO as well. But there's no hidden agenda, I promise. I'm just here as a teacher, and as someone who wants to promote peace between nations. Bringing together Calvard, the Empire, and all the other surrounding nations will be no easy feat. But that won't stop me from chasing a solution. That's what I'm here to do. Ah, never realized you were trying to achieve such a lofty goal. Lofty is right. Still, I'm not buying what she's feeding us. Well, peace? Ha, a likely story. Not everything's a conspiracy. By the way, I wanted to ask you about something. We got this weird orb mail the other day. It was from a person named C. You know, like the one that you're friends with. Do you think he would send a cryptic message to Arkwright Solutions? You think he got a message from Crow? No, I really don't think so. He gave that name up a long time ago, so there'd be no reason for him to use it as his signature. It's more likely your correspondent stole the moniker. It wouldn't be the first time that happened. That's what I thought too. Thanks, Tiny Teach. If I remember correctly, the first C was a terrorist who caused a huge uproar in the Empire. Miss Toa has an interesting choice of friends. Ah, sorry. I've probably got you thinking all kinds of wild things now. Well, it was nice chatting with you and all, but we'd better stop here. Lunch break's going to be over before we know it. Feel free to stop by and talk with me anytime though, okay? Roger Dodger. Thank you for your time. I hope you two manage to enjoy your school life here. And if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. Yay! And it's just the upstairs now. Class 3D. Frederica. First years, huh? I don't think I've seen you around here before. Oh, I see. You're those short-term exchange students that transferred in today, correct? That's right. Hey, I'm sorry for disturbing you, Frederica. Whatever. It's not like there's a rule that says first years can't enter third year classrooms, even though there should be. Alright. Why do I get the feeling she's not thrilled about us being here? Probably because she isn't. Let's make like a banana and split. Goddess, I'm ashamed to be part of this generation. You people have no manners whatsoever. If you don't have any business with me, then kindly see yourselves out. This is the library. Books. The Boy August. Antipathy for the established regime. Meeting Sheena. War of Ideologies. Public downfall. Text omitted. Bum, bum, bum. Good afternoon, Agnes. I assume you're here to check out a book for today? Oh, but who are your friends? I'm Nadia, and I'm Swin. They're our school's new exchange students. I'm giving them a little tour of the campus at the moment. Oh, right. Now that I think about it, I suppose someone did mention something about new students to me recently. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you two. My name is Arya, and I'm the head of the RMS's library committee. Which means I'm also the one who fills out all the purchase orders for new books. So let me know if you have any requests, okay? Huh. So the school's library is run by its students. This place just gets better by the second. Your budget is a little tight, but if you can demonstrate its educational value, we can purchase just about any book you'd like. Unfortunately, things such as comics and gossip magazines are generally off the table. Makes a lot of sense. This must be the student council room. That's right. Would you like to pop your heads in and say hi? This is where Ren works, right? Yeah, let's go for it. The art class. Music. Miss Leifer. I'm supposed to be holding a cello demonstration this afternoon for this afternoon's lesson, but I'm feeling a bit nervous. Alright, heard you used to be a cellist in a famous orchestra, Miss Leifer. Ah, I'd definitely like to hear your demonstration then. Yeah, it's not every day you get to hear a professional for free. Now you're really making me feel the pressure. Oh well, I suppose it comes with the territory. As a former professional, the expectations held of me are very high. I'm worried I'll make a mistake. There's no point in thinking about it now, I suppose. I just need to make extra sure my cello is tuned properly. 2 lots of shard tokens.
Hi, Agnes. I see you brought the exchange students with you.
You must be showing them around campus.
Sup, Peter? You were in our class earlier, right?
Yep. My name's Odette, and this is Albert. The two of us and Agnes are all part of the current student council.
Oh, so you're Ren's lackeys? Oof, you guys must have it rough.
Hey, I'm no one's lackey. Wait, you know Ren?
Sure seems that way. I'm guessing she had a hand in their transfer here? Yeah, she put us in touch with the right people. Ren's the best. She's always got our backs when we're in a bind. Shame she's away. We'll need to swing by again when she's back so I can say hi. Oh, right. I think she'll be back next week, so you could come visit then if you'd like. I never knew she had connections in Romaferia though. The plot thickens. Yeah, there's no real point in thinking too hard on it. I doubt those connections are on the up and up. Anyway, the student council has been hard at work preparing for the festival. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got saddled with all the busy work. I don't think they're bearing the entire load though. Seems like everyone's in a rush to meet the deadline. The middle of next month is creeping up on us fast. Some classes haven't even decided on what their theme's going to be. And we've got budget allocations, PR stuff, and mountains of supplies to look over. Ugh, I feel a migraine coming on. Sorry, I know I haven't been pulling my weight lately, but I'll fix that soon, I promise. I haven't been pulling my weight, she says. Girl, don't think I didn't notice all the work you put in yesterday. The documentation you put together has helped us stay on track. Trust me, we're fine. Alright, I have a favor to ask. Could you take a look at the suggestion box for us? We haven't been able to get around to it ourselves. And hey, maybe Swin and Nadia can help out too. That kinda sounds like a pain, but I could be swayed if you hand over some free lunch vouchers. I don't think we have those. Oh, but Ren has some tea and cookies stashed away here. Okay, I'm on the case. I am so sorry about her. She gets carried away with her wheeling and dealing. I can see that. Oh, there's the first bell. Already? But I want to have more fun. You've had more than enough fun. Anyway, we still have a little bit of time before class, but we should head back before long. Good idea. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like I said, we should be fine here for the moment, but would you mind taking a look at the suggestion box for us? And once you're done, maybe we can have some tea together. That would be wonderful. Alright, suggestion box it is. A number of library books have been kept past their due date recently. Would the student council be willing to retrieve them for me? If so, I'll be waiting in the library. I can explain in detail there. Alright, this must be the suggestion box. Collecting overdue books. So this is the kind of thing the student council helps out with. That's right, we try to resolve any issues that crop up in the student body's daily lives at school, even the small ones. Of course, there's only so many problems we can deal with at once, but we try our best. You're so mature, Aggie. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll give it a shot. Besides, it sounds like it could be fun. That's all it takes, huh? Well then, why don't we head over to the library to speak with Arya? Hello, Arya. Oh, hello, Agnes. I read your letters in the suggestion box. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about those overdue books? Oh, that. Well, if the student council is willing, I'll gladly take all the help I can get. The thing is, there are a few books I want to display during the school festival, but they still haven't been returned yet. Oh, right. I remember you saying you wanted to set up a book display soon. Yes, I'm planning to set up a collection of books centered around Aramis and the Calvardian Revolution. Oh, so people can enjoy the festival and learn about history at the same time. It's a fairly big library, so I'm sure you'll have plenty of options. That's true. However, I was hoping I could ask you to look for 3 books in particular. Would you mind? Understood. We'd be happy to collect them for you. Those are precious school resources after all. It wouldn't be right to leave them unaccounted for. Yeah, gotta punish those rascals for not turning their books in on time. Who has them checked out anyway? A second year named Donatello, and 2 first years named Julian and Chinon. You know, a great man once said, what you're missing today was not so yesterday. Oh, so wise. Sounds more like someone stating the obvious to me. I'm a little surprised to hear Julian's name come up though. Oh yeah, you didn't seem like the type to keep anything past the due date. Well, regardless, lady's late. I'd really appreciate it if you could go talk to the 3 of them for me. Of course, we'll take care of it. The Aramis Expedition Squad Arkwright Solutions Edition.
For RPG time!
Yeah. Go downstairs to that classroom.
Do you have a moment?
Wow, I wasn't expecting a student council representative to come collecting overdue books. I had every intention of returning it, it's just... Well, here you go. Sorry to get it back so late. Biography of Aramis Gainsborough. This book is right up your alley, isn't it? See, Donatello is studying fine art at the moment. He even showed me one of his landscape paintings of Edith. You can really feel the essence of the city through his work. He has a very lovely way of painting. I suppose it's a little uppity of me to comment on an upperclassman's work, though. Not at all. To be honest, it's actually pretty nice to hear someone compliment my art. I know it's the name of the school, but Aramis was some artist guy too, right? Wasn't he the school's first principal? I think I saw a bronze statue of him on campus. That's right. More importantly, however, he was also a leading figure in the Calvardian Revolution. He was considered quite unique, even amongst his contemporaries. I'm sure someone with sensibilities like his would stand out in any time period. Sounds like an interesting guy. Maybe I'll give that book a read myself. Oh, hold on a second. What's wrong? Sorry, I just realized I should have said something sooner. Well, I messed up one of the pages. I wasn't thinking and ended up getting some ink on it. I tried to find a replacement as soon as I could, but it turns out that it's been out of print for a while now. That's why I've been holding off on returning it. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have been doodling while I was reading. Is that all? Huh? I thought maybe you dumped a bunch of tea all over it or something. I'm assuming most of it's still legible, right? Yeah, you can still read it just fine. My pen only slipped and rubbed along the page a bit. Well, I'll go ahead and take it back as is for now. But if you're really that concerned, why not go talk to Arya about it? I'm sure she'll realize it was just a mistake. She knows the kind of person you are. You're right, I should go apologize to her. Thanks, Agnes. And thank you too as well. Alright then, we'd better be going. We'll see you later, Donatello. And we go back down. And we'll step outside. Chinon.
Do you have a moment?
Oh no, I completely forgot. Here it is. It's a biography on General Atkinson. I started getting interested in him after I saw Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution. Gloria? It's a movie about the Calvadian Revolution that was in theaters last year. General Olga Atkinson was a comrade of Sheena Dirk, the mother of the revolution. The general used to be an officer in the old Royal Army when he was young, right? Oh. So he was on the enemy's side, huh? He was an exceptional young commander. He had this incredibly sincere disposition and was said to be very skilled with the sword. However, he was born in the East, so he was actually only half white. He was even shunned within the military just because he wasn't born pure-blooded. I'm sure they were just jealous of his accomplishments. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, but the thing is, even though my situation's not exactly the same, I can kind of relate to him. The times may have changed, but racism is still a very real thing in Calvard. Since I've got Eastern blood in my veins too, his story felt pretty relevant. Oh. I guess I got so wrapped up in thinking about it that I just lost track of time. I'm sorry you all had to come track me down. Don't even worry about it. And if I ever find anyone talking bad about you, they can look forward to swallowing a mouthful of needles. Oh, you don't need to go that far for me, really. I can't promise everything will get better in the future, but I hope we can at least create plenty of good memories together. And yes, and with me too. I've got a whole list of school stuff I want to try out. Now that we're classmates, we can hang out together all the time. That goes for you too, S. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I'm interested in hearing more about that movie you mentioned too. Thank you, guys. With the school festival coming up, I'm sure we'll have more than enough time to hang out with each other. Our boys out the front.
Do you have a moment?
You're right, I did borrow that book. But you're saying it still hasn't been returned? He swore he would get it in by its due date. You mean you gave it to someone else? Well, I mean, I guess that's technically accurate, but... You see, I checked out a biography on Sheena Dirk. Then my friend said he needed to use it for something in one of his classes. I know that I shouldn't have let someone else borrow a book I'm responsible for, and I did try to refuse him at first. It's just that he was so flustered. He said he was desperate for it. I mean, he even promised to return it for me. Sounds like he didn't leave you with much choice. That's normal, though. Friends borrow stuff from each other all the time. I mean, at least I think they do. By any chance, does this friend of yours happen to be Lyle? Guess there's no hiding it from you, huh, Agnes? Agnes. We'll go ask him about it then. Lyle tends to be pretty forgetful, so I'm sure he didn't mean any harm. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for all the trouble, but if you could go and check in on him, I'd really appreciate it. Let's go back to school.
One sec.
Oh crap, totally forgot. Sorry, totally slipped my mind. This is the one you're looking for, right? A biography of Sheena Dirk. Yes, this should be the one. Julian said you needed it for help with something in your history class? Yeah, I've been really falling behind lately. It's just that it takes me so much longer to read than everyone else. I'm impressed that you're so diligent about catching up. Well, that's me, the picture of diligence. Anyway, yeah, it was mostly my fault. Just seeing how hard Julian was working made me think, man, I've got to study harder too. Plus, it was also always nice to learn something new, don't you think? But I guess none of it will really matter in the end. Since I'm planning to go back home after I graduate, I want to give my mum a little break. Aw, that's so sweet, Lyle. Wait, hold on. Are you into me? You were doing pretty good there until you face planted on the landing. Anyway, maybe try not to cause Julian any more headaches, okay? Yeah, you're right. I feel really bad about putting him out like that. I'll have to apologize to him later. Well, we'll make sure the book gets returned. See you later, Lyle. That should be all 3 books. Let's head back to Aria. Okay.
That's just a rumor, right?
We've collected the books you've asked for, Arya. Agnes handed the 3 titles to Arya. Yes, this looks like all of them. That was quick. Thanks for the help. Well, I did have 2 extra sets of hands. Was there anything else you needed? Well, sounds like you've got some more tasks for us. Lay it on me. Well, if you insist. I suppose there is one other thing I wanted to ask about. It's not an overdue book, though. Actually, it's a script. It was for a play that was put on during the school festival 8 years ago. A script? 8 years ago? Isn't that when... Was it originally kept in the library? No, there's no record of it at all in our indexes. My understanding is that the play was based on the Calvardian Revolution. However, from the rumors I've heard, it was a little controversial. I assume the decision was made to keep it out of the library because they didn't want students to have access to it. A controversial play, huh? Tell me more. We covered the 4 main figures of the revolution: Sheena, Olga, Aramis, and August. The goal was to depict their time before and after the revolution based on historical evidence. Well, some historical evidence anyway. In reality, it was a parody, adding in new alternative interpretations of the characters. Sheena was basically portrayed as an airhead, and Olga Atkinson was so hot-blooded you might as well have called him sweltering. It sounds super fun. Yes. And a lot of people actually gave it rave reviews for how entertaining it was. But at the same time, there were also many who didn't approve of it. It must have brought a lot of debate. I can see why the school would want it stored somewhere else. But in spite of all that, I'd like to put the script on display. All creators have the right to freedom of expression. Prohibiting access to it would be inexcusable. Plus, this is 8 years ago we're talking about. Anyone with strong opinions about it doesn't even attend Aramis anymore. Here. I want to read it too. I guess that only leaves the question of where to start looking. I think it might be a good idea to check the student council office. Really? What makes you say that? Well, all the documentation for past school festivals is kept in there. I just figured it might be stored with the rest. I see. I guess you really were the right girl for the job. Please bring it by if you happen to find it. Sorry for the extra trouble, but I really do appreciate you doing this. Do you know something about that play, Agnes? It almost seemed like you knew more than you were letting on back there. I noticed that too. Maybe like you've actually seen it before? There's no hiding anything from you two, is there? Not that I actually have anything to hide, mind you. Last year, the student council sat down and watched footage of several previous school festivals. The play Arya was talking about was included in the footage. The ones who organized it were part of the past student council. In this case, Mr. Kincaid, Elaine, and Van. Oh, I get it now. Oh, now I get it. It makes a lot more sense knowing Van was involved. Yeah. He's not exactly known for colouring inside the lines. Anyway, that's why I'm almost certain the script is in the student council office. Let's try looking for it with shard search so we don't disturb Odette and Albert. Got it. Yeah, let's get to it.
Wait.
It's possible. Is it possible someone threw it out? I'm sure none of our current members did, at least. I bet if friends stumbled onto it, she'd put it somewhere for extra safekeeping. You think maybe they moved it to some super secret archive? The current student council doesn't seem to have any clue of its whereabouts. If only we could ask some of the older members. In that case, why don't we ask Frederica? Alright, the self-important third year we saw in that classroom a while ago. That's a bit harsh, don't you think, S? Considering she was our last student council president, it's possible she might know something. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's go ask her.
Do you have a moment?
How should I know? And even if I did, what makes you think I'd tell one of Ren's crew? She sure is friendly. Ren's crew, huh? You're right. How silly of me. It was 8 years ago after all. Of course I'm right. It's not like I was their homeroom teacher or something. Oh, Van's homeroom teacher. Yeah. Figured you would have forgotten all about me already. Nice seeing you, Mr. Powell. Forgotten? Impossible. You don't just forget students as special as you, Van. I am glad that, despite everything, you seem to be doing well. Guess we should try somewhere else. Thanks for the help. Come on, Aggie, let's go. Huh? Oh yes, of course. Sorry for the bother, Frederica. Just what are those three up to anyway? Faculty lounge.
One sec.
That sure takes me back. Heck, I remember it like it was yesterday. Van and the others really put their all into that festival. Not just the planning either, but all the prep work for the performance too. They'd head straight to the student council room after class, and boy did they ever have their hands full. They only finished the day of the festival. Seemed like a pretty big workload, but I'm sure they were having a ball the whole way through. So that's what they were like. But what about the script? Unfortunately, I don't know where it is either. I recall hearing some negative feedback on the performance, but I didn't think it would affect how the school decided to store the script. Why don't you try asking Miss Matilda, the school nurse? She's been with the school longer than I have, after all. And I'm pretty sure she was an advisor to the student council at the time. Ooh, maybe she can point us in the right direction. Thank you so much, Mr. Powell. Good luck with your search. Down to the first floor we go. She's right over there.
Right?
One sec.
Oh my, that certainly does bring back memories. Could you just wait a moment, actually? I believe it was on this shelf. Ah yes, here it is. This must be it. The story of the Calvadian Revolution. Seems like a B-grade knockoff. It's got Van's name on it though. Did he write this? Oh, what fun times those were. The three running the festival that year were such close friends too. They used to claim Kincaid was the most extraordinary president of the student council had seen since its inception. Elaine was the first-year vice president at the time as well. And to say she was taken aback by the script would be putting it lightly. But in the end, she agreed to play the main role of Sheena. I must say she inhabited the character wonderfully. Funny to think Van would write the character as such an airhead though. Seems like he was taking jabs at everybody. He also took on the majority of the backstage work as well. Though I'll admit, I hadn't thought him to be the responsible type. Since he was in charge of general affairs, he decided to take the initiative by writing and producing the script. That really does sound like Van. But as you've already gathered, the content was a bit controversial, so the school elected not to store it in the library. That's why I've kept it here instead. I say we take a peek. What? Right now? Under normal circumstances, I'd suggest we do it later. But honestly, I'm kind of curious too. Swin. Oh, there's no need to worry. I don't mind. In fact, it gladdens the heart to know someone's interested in reading it again. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh, and please give Arya my regards. Well, if she says it's okay then. Wow, look at all these notes. You even wrote out all the stage directions. You fools dare to defile my sanctuary? Then the time has come to expose my master plan. Wait, what's with these lights? Is this supposed to be August? Oh, fiddlesticks, I've gone and lost my revolutionary flag again. Hey Olga, have you seen my flag around anywhere? They weren't kidding about Sheena being an airhead. Let's get some pyrotechnics in this scene. Reminder to ask Renee about it later. Look up at the audience on this line, Lainey. Give us some real puppy dog eyes. Memories of a bygone time. After taking the time to look it over, the three left the nurse's office and took the script back to Arya.
Quest completed.
Reward deposited!
Yay! We got some points in law. Go to class. The last bell rang just as the group returned to class, and thus afternoon lessons began. They're having a good time in school. PE. One of my worst subjects. After class. Oh crap, I've got work today. See you guys later. It was nice meeting you both. I hope we can talk more tomorrow. Sure thing. Bye-bye. I've got to do some more filming for our festival screening event. We'll be sticking around campus for a while, so if you want to drop by and chat some later, feel free. Sure thing. Oh, and thanks again for sharing your notes on art history. It was a big help. It was no trouble at all. I get that a mid-year transfer is tough. Don't be afraid to lean on any of us if you need to, okay? Everybody sure seems busy. Clubs, part-time jobs, festival prep. It's like there's always something going on. Yeah, I knew it was an elite school, but it's a lot different than I was expecting. In a good way, of course. Aramis is a place that emphasizes freedom and flexibility. That's what attracted so many people to it over the years. Yeah, like our new boss man in Specs, right? Elaine graduated from Aramis too, if I'm not mistaken. The alumni from this place are anything but a normal bunch. You may be right about that. There are people of all stripes here. Although, there was a time when things weren't always so upbeat. Huh? You don't say. I feel like I've heard something about that before. She must be talking about the time when Ren was running for student council president. Well, I think it's about time we headed out. School's over now, and it looks like everyone's gone to do their club activities and stuff. Good point. Although I wouldn't mind wandering around campus with you for a while if you'd like. Oh, I am so down for that. The Adventures of the Aramis Expedition Squad Episode 2 is officially underway. Let's go around and play pranks on everyone. How about no? More importantly, there's a bulletin board here in the Orbit District, right? I think we should do a few requests if we have the time. What? You want me to spend my free time doing work? No way. Hard pass. Is what I'd normally say. But I kinda want to take on one or two, actually. We weren't able to do any earlier today. Right. It's against school rules to leave campus during our lunch break. Oh, do you mind if we stop by the student council room again? Dent and Albert asked me to come, and they want me to bring you along too. If you're fine with going, then we can save that visit for last. Work comes first. Right. Sounds good to me. Yay. Hey, just popping in with an update from Marduk support. Further analysis has revealed a new floor of the Merchengarten. So check it out when you get a chance, okay? Yay, let's go explore the garden. Oh, it looks so different now.
Sorry, I'll have to pass. I've got practice after this.
It's just the garden. Thus, additional members were added to the Immersion Garden Incursion team. Van and his crew then connected to the same session for a face-to-face meetup in digital reality. And we get our hands on the one, the only Shizuna.
Wow, so this is virtual reality. It's a lot more picturesque than I was imagining. Couple that with all the tough-as-nails monsters they copied over, and I might just make it my new stomping ground. It's hard to say how much of my killer swordplay this place can handle, but I'm ready for some fun if you guys are.
I ain't looking to burst your bubble, but maybe try to rein yourself in a bit, okay? One wrong move and you're liable to crash the whole damn system. Don't worry, I'll behave. We just need to clear one floor at a time until we find whoever hijacked the place. The Divine Blade of Silver. There's no shortage of rumors about her, but none of them do her sheer presence in person any justice. Yeah, I can't even put a number on how strong she is. Crossing her might be the last thing you ever do. Oh, come on, listen up over there. I'm just thrilled I get to meet the main characters of those books everyone raves over. Once I heard they doubled as a wanted notice, I knew I had to give them a try. Made for a pretty good read. You're talking about 3 and 9, right? I've read it myself as it happens. As I recall, the publisher was only being used as a middleman, so they didn't run into any legal issues. Even now, they're still putting out reprints. I saw them on sale in Crossbell too. Just how wide is the market for this series? Seriously, if we don't start seeing royalty checks in the mail, they're gonna hear from my attorney. You're just as funny on page as you are in person. Anyway, looks like we'll be partnering up for the time being. Fate must have brought us together for some reason or another. Can't wait to see where it leads. For sure. Good to have you on board. Yay. We got Shizuna. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. We'll do the Mr. Q analysis first.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? Let me show you what I'm made of. It's reward detect, not done yet. Reward detect, on to the next. It's react, reward detect, on to the next.
Yay.
We did it! You'll need some more tokens. Pretty darn good.
10.
Want a place to chill? Then look no further. Let me know if you
Prepare.
need anything, okay?
Then with red hair.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Alright, the party will be Anya, Swin, Nadia.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed. New shard skill added. New shard skill added.
And in this particular case,
Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. Maintenance mode engaged. Looks like a new shard skill. That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. Looks like a new shard skill. Activating maintenance mode.
all right. Take that and that.
Thanks a bundle. Good luck with the investigation.
Yes. Swing Nadia. And take reset.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs. We've got the good stuff.
Alright, nothing new there. Okay.
Appreciate your business. Good luck with the investigation.
Coral Archipelago. There are more enemies in that one, so let's go the route.
Adventure awaits! Let's go!
Won't show any mercy. Bring them down.
Let's finish this
Activating shards.
Dang it.
You got this, Aggie!
Activating skill.
Have some of this! They're on the ground! Here's my chance!
Activating skill.
And then do this.
Follow my lead! Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
That's 2
Wow,
enemies.
Reset? You're like a super maid or something.
3, 4, 5.
There! Everyone! There! We can win right now!
Activating skill.
Let's finish!
Boom.
Here's my chance!
Some element. Activating skill.
I'll exploit that!
Good.
Our time to shine! I believe in you, S!
Activating skill.
We can win.
Activate. Boost game
Your
limit
move,
broken.
reset.
Activating skill.
Easy.
Perfect. That opens up. Beetle boots. High defense, high movement, lower speed. I'll take it. Anything else that can increase evade? Just that.
That went better than I anticipated. You were an incredible
This
help.
cutie
Reset.
has booty.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Next one.
Charge attacks ready.
We have the advantage.
Activating skill.
Done and dusted.
Excellent work, Mr. Abel.
Do your best, everyone.
Your charge attacks ready.
Beat 'em up.
Look out for ranged attacks.
Yeah. Boom.
Still a ways to go.
I'm just gonna keep growing and growing.
Engage maxed out.
Alright, we should have 4 of the enemies in this floor. Alright, and these fish are the...
Looks like a tough customer. We're not fighting it, right? I'll be watching your performance.
You got a turret attack available.
Yeah, bam! There! Choke on this! Going to destructive. This will be a cakewalk.
Good.
Might want to boost here. One thing I'll come right up.
Perfect.
Come up, maid lady!
Activating skill.
Wide open.
A chance! There! You got this, Aggie!
Boom.
Let's do this.
Activate the skill.
Now!
Let's do this.
Activate. Boost gauge
Keep it
limit
up,
broken.
Nadia.
There we go! Here we go!
Boom.
Boost gauge enhanced.
Now.
I'll take you on!
Activating skill.
There! Have some of this!
Activating skill.
Eat. Now. I won't show any mercy.
Activating skill.
Wonderful.
Oh, I could do better. This cutie has booty.
Alright, now that I'm done with this floor. Now I can head back up this way. There it is.
I'll do my best. You've got a turret attack available.
Victory's in reach there!
Combat finished. Nice job.
Tough. Keep your guard up.
Gauge level maximum.
Boom.
You better be careful with this one. Hey, meanies!
Now.
Boom.
We can win.
Alright. Do
Boost
that.
gauge
It's
limit
up to
broken.
you, Agnes.
Easy does it. Grant them life!
Now.
Now I'm mad!
Activating skill. Escape route secured.
They're on the ground! Here we go!
There we go.
Deploying shield.
Now. I won't show any mercy.
Energy activating skill.
Bring them down.
Good.
Activating skill.
There! Try to keep...
Now.
Our time to shine! There we go!
Perfect.
Sweep them up, maid lady!
Activating skill.
Wide open.
It's right!
One. Boost gauge enhanced.
Now. We can win.
Activating skill.
There we go! They're stunned!
It's up to you,
Boost
Agnes.
level activating skill.
There! Let's spin...
Finish it off.
Activating skill.
Follow my lead!
Still a ways
And in here. I think we're good cats.
Activating skill. If you
Boom.
activate. Boost gauge
Keep
limit
it up,
broken.
Nadia!
Now! A chance!
Activating skill.
There! I'll exploit that!
Now!
And there we go.
I can live with this.
Good job, Agnes.
Destroy objects.
New area located. Commencing exploration.
Won't show any mercy.
Don't forget about your charges. Enemy stunned. Now's your time to get your shot.
Okay.
Easy does it.
Let's appealing.
Very well. Keep going.
Activating skill.
Keep going. Run. Go, Rain. Got you.
A natural result.
Dang it. So far off. Well, we got Alka of Eldorado, which is great.
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Get the Earth Orb.
Ranged attack. Initiating combat. Don't forget about your charges.
Bring them down! Enemy down! Ha! You have the advantage! Your move, reset!
Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
Wow, Reset! You're like a super lead or something!
Hollow leveled up.
Dang it.
Settle this right now! You have the advantage! Your move, reset!
Activate. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Mr. Abel!
Activating skill.
Done and dusted.
Excellent work, Mr. Abel. I'm on it.
Return attack ready.
Enemy down!
Now is the time to solve.
You have the advantage!
Boom.
We can win!
Cross Cypher right there.
Boost gauge
Your
limit
move,
broken.
reset!
Activating skill.
A chance! Ha!
Boom. And we win.
It should be safe for now.
Good job, Agnes.
This cutie has booty.
Another skill stone for Agnes. Destroyed all 8 objects. Perfect. Our way up is opened.
That's the end of that section. Do your best, everyone.
Your turn attacks ready.
Enemy down! Set up this right now!
Activate the skill.
Good.
That went well.
You were amazing, Swin. Victory's in reach. Let's finish this now.
Now's your chance for a shot boost.
We're set.
Now!
Dang it.
I won't show any mercy.
Activate. Boost gauge
It's
limit
up to
broken.
you, Agnes.
Let's fin- I can live with this. First class job, Aggie.
Go out for ranged attacks.
Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Mr.
Activate
Abel!
the skill.
That went well.
You were amazing, Swin.
Good. Smack that. I'll keep going with the destroy objects.
There's more, but I'm tired. Yahoo!
Omega! Hey, how we doing, everybody?
Maximum.
Welcome. Just give me a moment and I'll do the shouties. Hello, Frana. And thank you, Guka. Yay. How we doing, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a good evening. Squirrel! Welcome to floor 5 of the garden.
This cutie has booty.
Yay, I did it. How we doing, everybody? Fancy ring.
Looks like that area's done with.
Now, where's my way up? Over there.
There's a whole swarm of them.
Let's ignore all the
Go out
enemies.
for ranged attacks.
I don't need to fight them. Okay, in we go. Putty. Bring Van into replace her set for the moment. then do some healing.
I couldn't eat another bite. That was amazing. Thank you.
The combat is
Wow, this is incredible.
very
this
different.
Is incredible. This tastes great.
But it is still fantastic.
Okay. Okay. I'm full now.
Alright. Storyline wise, it is very different.
All right, it's boss time.
Here I go.
So there's actually two different types of combat. You've got turn-based and I don't have enough.
Keep it up. It's working.
Dang it.
Wide open.
What to do?
Displaying info.
Ah, Deathblade does work on it. Excellent.
Should really hurt.
Zypha activate.
A boost would work here.
But these two can work on him.
Here goes. Easy. My turn.
Yeah, but it's
A boost would work.
also a seamless transition in between both styles of combat. But these sorts of fights, boss fights, are fixed command battles.
Activate skill.
Have some more. Keep it up, Nadia.
Might want to boost initiating drive.
Initializing drive.
The way that they do arts and augments is very different in Daybreak as well.
Use a sharp straw.
Wide open.
Come on.
We can win.
A boost would work here. Activate skill.
Sucker.
I should do the
Not
boosts,
a chance.
because I will need them for S-Crafts shortly.
Our time to shine.
Might want to boost here.
Nadia. Here goes.
What to do?
Might want to boost here.
Nadia.
Surprise! 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Not a chance. We can win.
Activate skill.
Have some more.
You got
it is. This is one of my new favorite moves. But if I can get to it, Van, the main character, Van,
A boost
guy
would
in the
work
blue,
here. Activate skill.
will have a special craft I can use. I hate that move. But the enemy is not immune to...
Might want to boost initiating drive.
You'll pay for that.
Use a straw.
Wide open.
not immune to death.
Got this, Aggie.
Just
We can win.
strong against it.
A boost skill.
There's
Some more.
also a stun mechanic like from Cold Steel 3 and 4. And Reverie.
Our time to shine.
Might want to boost here. Some art should really hurt.
Alright.
Initiating drive.
There we go.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Magical Boy transformation.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Do 3 of these.
We can win.
Now we do this.
Please. There. Let's go.
And this is his transformed S-Break. Oh, that was amazing. Ooh. And the MVP was Swin. Alright. Now, get the achievement, Serendipity. Enemies drop more items. Okay. And now we can strengthen up everyone's crafts. Do that and that.
Now I can be even more useful.
All the way up there. And fill that one up.
Protect her now.
Heated raw.
Powered up.
And eventually he'll get the second S-Craft.
Let's go.
Katra. Upgrade Satellite Cure. Ignis Rampage. You are locked to specific areas. It's not open world like
It's even stronger now. This is all the result of Master's instruction.
There's nothing worse than wasted potential.
Yeah, it's not as open as some of the other Trails games. But the areas are massive to explore.
Here I go. Beginning analysis. Very target and on to the next. It's reactive.
And this is very important if you want Sepith to improve stuff. It's kind of like a mini gacha. Damn. Alright, that's everything.
I think I deserve a thank
I
you.
got so much Sepith.
Anything you want?
And these are all the rewards I can get right now. And
Welcome.
I don't need to worry about that for
all your
now.
support needs covered.
This
We've
is the
got
most
the
important
good
part.
stuff.
So this is how you get all the outfits. Outside of like the DLC stuff. Grab Autumn Leaves. Grab that. And like a whirlwind.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good
And-
stuff.
So this is the augment system in this game. Instead of the way it used to be, instead it's like straight lines and 4 categories: attack, defense, driver, and EX. Each one is pretty self-explanatory in what it does. This will affect your arts. This will affect your defensive abilities. This affects your physical combat. And this is just little bonus stuff.
Switching to maintenance mode.
And depending on what quartz you put in, you'll get special skills. Like in this one, if I want... Actually, I can do that right now. Yes. Seraphic Force is what I want. And this one, so you just need to. It's much like in the Sky and Crossbell games. You get like your little recipes that will give you the skills. In this particular case, I think fire and water would be fun to put on there. This one we definitely need arc further up, which means mirage and wind.
Shard skills updated. Switching to maintenance mode.
And in this one,
Shard
let's just go
skills
freeze. And if I want to change the arts, I can change this thing, which will change what I can cast at any given time. So in this case, if I switch to there, I'll get all these arts. I'll get all these. I'll get all these. Get these. And then there's hollow cores, which kind of like master quartzes. Sell all that for a little bit extra cash.
Thanks a bundle.
Okay.
Oh, want to change the music?
Then we can listen to the music. This is music that will randomly appear in combat. Oh, this one definitely. Daybreak one was fun. I'm happy. Boss fight music. And there's field exploration stuff. And then you've got stuff like this. Got Zeiss themes. Got this magical piece of music. Ah. Oh well. But that's all I needed to do.
I'm rooting for ya.
I'll just quickly upgrade what quartzes what crafts I still can.
Now I can be even more useful.
Let's make it stronger.
Will this also make it look cuter?
Powered up. I'll be even more precise.
Grab
Better than
Satellite
ever.
Cure.
Upgrade complete.
It's even stronger now.
Make
This'll be on a
S-Craft
whole
even
other
more
level.
powerful. She has to wait till she's level 25. I have no idea when her new craft appears.
Let's sharpen this up a bit.
Same for Agnes. Needs to wait till level 25. Alright. Now we go back to school. Yeah, this is school. In the place I was just in, yes, but in the story segments, no. Now we got this guy. Hey, get your hand in the game. Plays like that won't even get us past the first bracket.
Nice shot.
Yeah, the basketball has a mini game. Can we go inside? Yes. Aramis Academy Clubhouse. There's nothing in here? Okay. Let's go downstairs and check these rooms out. There we go. This is the boys' basketball teams room. If you're looking for the players, they're out practicing on the court right now. They're kind of in the middle of a slump at the moment, trying to figure out how we can fix it. Yeah, we got a big school. Martial arts practice. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing twirlies. They're performing or rehearsing. I know everybody's busy prepping for the festival lately, but we've still got to practice. Okay, time to get this team in tip-top shape. Right, there's nobody else inside here. There's Frederica. Great job, Frederica. You're a natural. Yes, this is great. Fantastic, even. Jean requested I spend a day helping her with filming. She is certainly passionate about movies, I'll say that much. I suppose I could learn a thing or two from her. I took on this role because I heard it was going to be a very important part. But the way these lines read, it's like my character's an unsympathetic jerk. Is this really how people see me? I was the student council president once upon a time. Sending my subordinates on last-minute errands was all part of the job. So I'm not going to apologize for that. Still, why do I get the feeling the other students don't have the highest opinion of me?
Okay.
Alright, see ya, Frona. You get some good sleeps. The first headmaster of Aramis may have been an artist upon the school's founding, but before that he was actually a mathematician. This is simple fact, Miss Leifer. The influence he has over the history of mathematics speaks for itself. I understand where you're coming from, but when all is said and done, Aramis was an artist first and foremost. Yes, his logic and sensibilities are ultimately rather difficult to follow at times, but he more often than not referred to himself as a lover of the arts. No. He stated quite often that math is the foundation for everything in the universe. To put it another way, this argument sounds like it's going nowhere. Yeah, who even cares? Those two can be pretty stubborn sometimes. Listen here, math is the foundation for everything in the universe. No, see, I don't think you understand what art it truly is. What I'm trying to say... Okay, back to school.
Sorry, I'll have to pass. I've got practice after this.
It's Toa! That sounds good to me. I'll send some materials your way then. When you have the time, would you mind giving them a glance? Of course. You know Mr. Powell was a tad worried about how you'd adapt to the new environment, but I think you've been handling everything quite well. However, I do think you can afford to ease up a little, Miss Toa. There's no need to go overboard. Oh, my apologies. I'll try my best not to overdo it. I'm really grateful for all your support so far, Miss Matilda. Of course, Valis and Alsheim have very different histories. That's actually something I learned from you, Mr. Powell. Your lectures are always pretty insightful. If only all my students thought that way. Well, if there's ever anything you're confused about, feel free to ask. I certainly don't mind having a good chat every now and then. I wish all my students were as passionate about history as Arya. I enjoy all our little chats, and surprisingly, I always come away from them with more knowledge than I had before. I only came to ask about a concept I didn't fully understand during class, but Mr. Powell and I got caught up in yet another long conversation. I just can't help it. Our discussions are just so enlightening. Alright, there's nobody in the cafeteria now. We tend to be at our busiest right when the school day ends. The students like to get something to eat before their clubs start. I'm so glad I get to support all these growing minds. By the way, did you never get our desserts delivered from a famous bakery? That's why we're sold out so often. Is it Andalusia? With their limited time... whatever it is? The members of the athletic club have pretty much settled on a direction for their booth at the festival. Looks like I won't have to flay anyone alive this year. I was surprised to learn Edward is Sasha's older brother. Oh well, I suppose I'll just play it by ear for now. One more person on this floor. Oh, it's a fortune teller dude. I got a letter of acceptance from the Basel Institute of Science a few days ago. It's not exactly an admissions gift or anything, but they gave me access to their new app. You got into Basel? That's amazing. Congratulations. What kind of app did they give you? An orbital drone simulator. Evidently, there are quite a few young engineers at Basel who are familiar with drone technology. I can't wait to share all my ideas with them. Do you think it was developed by Katra? I wouldn't be at all surprised. Basel allows its students to take online classes. I'd attend the lectures right away if I could, but I'll just have to wait a little longer. We don't go into the student council room, but we do go up to the 3rd floor. Okay, somebody's in the library. Woody. Scribble, scribble. Hope I'm doing this right. I want them to know how I really feel. Hold up, is he writing a love letter? If he is, we'd better give him some privacy. No, don't give him privacy. Nadia would never allow that. Our after-school sales have been on the decline recently, but I think I might know what's causing it. If possible, I'd like to discuss this with the student council. As always, I'll be at the school store on the 1st floor. Roscoe. Ah, looks like Roscoe left a suggestion recently. Wait a sec. I thought only students could use the suggestion box. Nope, it's open to everyone on campus, faculty included. But they typically only come to us when they need help with an issue outside their purview. That must seem pretty unusual, huh? Well, considering Aramis values student independence, I think it makes perfect sense. But you guys must hold a lot of sway over them then. Probably enough to talk to the school store into stocking all your favorite sweets, yeah? Not necessarily. Although we do certainly get our fair share of requests asking us to. Anyway, it seems like the store's in a bit of a pinch at the moment. Let's head over and see what Roscoe has to say. My father is a famous classical painter from Arasion. In order to ensure I follow in his footsteps, my parents have had me taking art lessons ever since I was a child. I suppose I am grateful to some degree. After all, that's what got me into Aramis. But I don't want to be a classical painter. No, I want to be a comic book artist. Thinking about what's expected of me, though, worries me every day. Well, there's not much I can do about it at the moment. I should just focus on finishing my piece for the festival. Alright, we've talked to everybody inside the front and back of the school, or inside the school and in the back of the school. Now we talk to everybody in the front of the school. There's one person. I found an anonymous letter in my locker. The person who reads this will find nothing but misery in life. Guess I'll just add it to the collection. This is all karma. I just need to accept it. You know, I haven't been able to get in touch with Ronald lately. I hope he was able to put the past behind him. Not that I need to be worrying about anyone other than myself. Lyle? And Thelma. Hey Lyle, I figured I'd let you know I'm the one in charge of the first year stalls at the upcoming festival. You mentioned you wanted to do a snack bar? Yeah, I do. It's something I've been wanting to try for a while now. Alright then, I'll let everyone else know. That said though, I'm kind of impressed. It's going to be a lot of work balancing festival activities with your part-time job. Well, I've got to keep helping out with the bills at home and everything, you know? But that doesn't mean I have to give up on living my school life. By the way, what are your thoughts on going on a little date later? No, I'm good actually. Besides, I have a feeling you'd make a better pair with someone else. Think so? Well, can you introduce me? You're not related to Anton by any way, are you? Someone that'd make a good pair with me? Does such a girl really exist? I have someone in mind that would be a good match for Lyle. I'm just not sure how they feel about each other yet. It might be a bit too early to spark a flame. It's a cat. Francois. There are certainly quite a few rather unique students among the Aramis crowd. Just watching them all makes me feel terribly pleased. Surely you feel the same, Madeline? Meow.
See you tomorrow.
Alright, so that way... Look, there's a person? Grab more of these tokens. You're such a good boy, Apollo. Playing with you is my favorite. Woof woof. What's this building? Princess Zita actually spoke to me the other day. It caught me by surprise, honestly. I swear she becomes more beautiful and intelligent every day. Prince Sharid must be very proud. I can't believe it's already been 4 months since Cray's tragedy. Well, at least the city seems to have regained its sense of calm. If only we could spend our days in peace. That must be the Elsheim embassy. Regardless, I was glad to hear Elsheim's thoughts on the matter. Please, give the ambassador my best. Of course. It was an honor to hear your opinions as well, Senator Ryan. This trip has allowed us to reaffirm that with the Republican Party's intentions to retain good relations with our country. I hope we can look forward to hearing more from you on the topic in the future. Well, please remember that the views I expressed are not officially held by our party. They're only my personal opinion. I must follow my own principles after all. even if that means drifting away from the Republican Party's mainstream politics. At any rate, I should be going. Allow me to offer my gratitude once more. Huh? Isn't that Senator Ryan Connery? He's been in the news a lot lately. He's said to be a young, up-and-coming member of the Republican Party. Plenty of people have their eye on him. I see. He looks a little young for a politician, don't you think? But there's something about him that makes him seem so capable. No. I know I've said my goodbyes, but I don't feel like going home just yet. Perhaps I should take this time to stop by the church. I suppose it has been a while. This will be a good chance to re-examine my path under the eyes of the goddess. Welcome to Edith Cathedral. Our place of worship is open to everyone and anyone, no matter your background. Please feel free to stop by whenever you'd like. I wonder what those girls are praying for. Oh no, stop letting your thoughts stray, Philia. How was Sunday school, Amia? Well, math was pretty hard, but we ended up doing some arts and crafts after. Wait a minute, isn't Daddy supposed to be home soon? But I still need to finish the picture I drew for him. Come on, Mommy, we need to hurry. I'm sure he'll be more than thrilled to see it.
Edith Cathedral sure is impressive.
You can say that again. It was erected around 510, which makes it the oldest building in Edith.
Wow, Aggie! You really know your stuff!
I remember. Long time ago. Say, you're Yota, right? Where do you live? I live with my mommy. Do you live all above ground? Huh? Of course we do. You know, you're kind of weird, Yoda. Ah, he's the kid from the Blacklight District. Whoa, these kids are the same age as me. I love this school thing. I can't wait to talk to everyone. You said your name was Gabriella, correct? How did Yoto like his first day of Sunday school? Well, he definitely seems to have enjoyed himself, so I guess I can't really complain. But we don't even have a home address at the moment. I don't think we'll be allowed to. They must have fallen on difficult times recently. There's no need to seek permission for his education. Under the goddess, we are all equal. Right. She can say that all she wants. Do the others actually believe it? Looks like they're in the middle of something. Isn't she from the Blacklight District? The people at the church are friendlier than I thought they'd be. I'm still kind of on edge about this, though. I just don't want to cause any trouble.
Okay.
Is it alright if I ask you a few questions? As long as you're comfortable, of course. Yeah, they want what's best for the children. She wants her son to get an education. My work as a liaison often requires me to visit churches around the Republic. I tend to see people who use the Revolution Festival as a turning point in their life. It really drives home just how strong people can be, and how weak. Seems like the city's been a bit calmer lately. The tragedy at Cray Village left many deep scars. We'll be healing from them for a while yet. But I have faith we can move forward with our lives hand in hand. isn't it? I'm in the middle of a trip at the moment, but I needed to stop by the capital for an errand real quick. I'll have to get back on the road soon, though. Don't even think I've got time to visit the kids. You're probably gonna beat it first. Anyway, looks like you students have some business to attend to as well. Would you like to take a look at some of my wares? I pick up a variety of items from all over the world. Some of it's trash, and some of it's treasure. You're kind of weird, but sure, we'll take a peek. Yeah, let's see what you've got. I should be heading out soon. I just need to stop by the capital for a quick errand. I wonder how the kid's adjusting. I imagine it'll take some time getting used to it all. Well, what she does with her life now will be up to her and her alone. Without she'd want an old man like me butting in on her business again.
What would you like?
Drivers, plug-in. We'll buy a hydro cannon.
Come again. No need to be shy now.
All right. Buy all this.
Come again. No need to be shy now.
Buy these.
Come again.
Alright, we've done everything with him. We've spoken to everybody that we can right now. 4 SPGs.
What's on the menu?
According to recent intel, a dangerous monster, the Regina Geist, has been sighted in Orbit District's abandoned subway line. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of this beast in the guild's stead. Alright, there's that student up there. Alright, now that all my luggage has been dropped off, I can finally go diving again. Let's see, I should probably stay in the general vicinity today. Diving? Is she talking about the underground tunnels? There's no way. Well, actually, considering this is Sigourney we're talking about. Oh, the exchange students. Did you need us for something? No, not really. I just couldn't help but notice that you two are in incredible shape. We sure are. The very picture of peak performance, they call us.
Let's go.
I assume you guys go diving as well. Whatever. I should be fine as long as we don't bump into each other.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
I'm one of Andalusia's most loyal customers. I've been coming here forever. Holland considers me one of his regulars, of course. He's even memorized which cakes I like the most. He really knows how to please his fans. I'll be heading off on a food tour in a moment. I've decided to end the day with a real slice of luxury as well, Andalusia's cake. We made plans for all my other stops too, of course. This is going to be so exciting. Food tours can be pretty expensive, you know. That's why I had to get a part-time job. Thankfully, it's in the food service industry, so I get free meals too. It's been a real lifeline. Oh, Agnes, did you make some new friends recently? Hello, Mr. Holland. Actually, these two are exchange students. They just arrived in Edith the other day. Nice to meet you. These cakes look so yummy, by the way. Andalusia Patisserie. So this is one of Van's favorite bakeries? You know Van as well? Then it's decided. You need to try some of our samples. Ooh, thank you. If you're sure. I don't mean to be a bother or anything. No, it's no problem at all. Just think of it as a little advertisement. Thank you very much, Mr. Holland. I suppose it's a bit unusual for exchange students to come in so late, in the year. But it's always nice to see new faces. Please, feel free to stop by on your way home from school sometime.
What would you like? Come again!
Alright. And let's go deal with the school thing. Aramis is just impressive as a building. The main school building. It's just impressive to look at. Oh, look at the birdies. Look at the pretty birdies. They do the same movements.
Sorry, I'll have to pass.
Oh, I didn't talk to Roscoe. Welcome. Can I help you find something? Sorry to bother you in the middle of work. It's just that Agnes explained the note they found in the suggestion box. Oh, so that's why you're here. You kids are already so busy. I'd hate to pile more on your plate, but not at all. Comes with the territory. Anyway, you mentioned you were worried about sales, right? Yes, after school sales numbers have been on the decline recently. Not all of a sudden either, but gradually, day after day and week after week. On top of that, the items we've seen fewer sales on in particular are sports drinks and nutritional supplements. You see, so there's a decrease in specific products being sold. I haven't changed out their selection any, so I don't really think there's a problem with the store itself. It's just, in the note you said you might have some idea about why this is happening? Yeah, you see, we actually have a few regulars that tend to come by after school. I guess you could say they contributed to a pretty big portion of our sales. But they've stopped coming in lately. So who are these regulars of yours? The basketball club. They'd come by all the time before practice, sometimes even during. I've heard our teams are good enough to make nationals because of how rigorous they are with their training. Considering what you stock, it makes sense that they'd be your most common customers. Basketball, huh? It was pretty fun when we played during gym this afternoon. I like how you have to stay coordinated with your teammates while also keeping toe-to-toe with the opposition. Yeah, you looked so cool, S. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're getting a little off topic here. You gave us some details about the situation, but I'm still not sure what you want us to do about it. Do you want us to look into what's going on with the basketball club, or are you just interested in improving your sales? Naturally, sales are what I'm most concerned with. It's just that I'm also worried about the club too. That's part of why I've put that note in the suggestion box, since it involves some of Aramis's students. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was coming down on you. We just want to make sure we fully understand our client's request. Client? You sound so professional. Oh well, you know, they used to do stuff like this all the time at their old school, because they're exchange students. What she said. Anyway, we're taking his case, right? Considering this sounds like something that the student council would want to investigate anyway, we'll go ahead and take your case. It could just be a coincidence. Maybe they don't like the stuff they sell here anymore. Well, even if they're totally fine. It would be a huge weight off my shoulders to know for sure. I hate to ask students to handle something like this, but anything you could find out would be greatly appreciated. Of course, we're happy to be of help. Let's start by talking to Sasha. She's the captain of the girls' basketball team. I'm sure she won't mind sharing some info with us. She's likely either in the courtyard or the auditorium. Huh. I didn't realize the club had separate teams for boys and girls. Makes sense though. We're learning all kinds of things today. Okay, time to jump back into the Aramis Expedition Squad Arkwright Solutions Edition After School chapter.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
How long will her title be? Will the title become at the end?
One sec.
Well, everything's been pretty normal on our end. We're just having practice today like we always do. I mean, it did slack off a little bit after the Winter Nationals, but that's about the only issue I can think of. Right now, though, everybody's pumped up for our next big tournament. Oh, there's that fighting spirit I've heard so much about. I've heard that Aramis has a strong basketball club. You guys must do some pretty harsh training. You could say that, but it's not all about how much you practice. Fostering good relationships is our major key to success. Not just with the players, but with managers too. For example, the manager for the first year girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last to leave after practice because she wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. Having someone like that around really helps encourage the spirit of teamwork. Totally get where she's coming from. Some people may work fast, but they can be super sloppy about it. You're one to talk. Sounds like you know your team inside and out. Well, when you're a captain, part of your role is to look out for everyone. I'm sure I've talked your ears off about the team long enough though. Getting back to your question, I think I'd be more worried about the boys' team. They've been practicing as usual, but for whatever reason, they just seem kinda down. They used to get so fired up about everything. Honestly, it was always almost obnoxious. But they've been oddly quiet by comparison lately. I was actually considering bringing it up to their captain. You see, so something's going on with the boys' team. I should probably be the one to go see what's up, but if you guys are already looking into it, would you mind checking in on them for me? Of course, we don't mind at all. I think I saw the boys were over in the court. Yeah, we're over in the courtyard. Let's go see what they have to say.
Do you have a moment?
Should have known Sasha would figure out something's up. So you guys really are having trouble? It's hard to put into words, but it's like we're running into all kinds of issues lately. Like having to fill our basketballs with air right before practice because they'd all gone flat. And sometimes we'll find ourselves missing stuff like jerseys or tape right when we need them. Maybe you've got a poltergeist? Honestly, a poltergeist would be less trouble at this point. Everyone's been getting pretty frustrated because of how these issues keep messing with the tempo of our training. Some members are even starting to suspect one another of trying to drag us all down. It's strange that none of this has been happening to the girls' team. Where do you guys keep all your spare basketballs and stuff? In the boys' basketball locker room on the first floor of the clubhouse. The manager maintains it all for us, which makes them the prime suspect. Let's go ask them if they know anything. They might be able to give us a new lead. Boom.
Do you have a moment?
Let's see. Can't say I blame you for wanting to talk to me about it. You haven't been playing pranks on the team, have you? Could you be any more blunt? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if some of our players suspected the same thing. Only the manager and the advisor are given keys to the clubhouse. Nobody else should be able to get in. But I swear I haven't been pulling any pranks on anybody. Stare. I think that's enough, Nadia. But if that's the case, then it's likely the culprit is a member of the basketball club. Hey, manager. Can I get some spare bandages? Sure, got them right here for you. Thanks. Try not to push yourself out there, okay? If you don't loosen up every now and then, you'll wear yourself out before you even get to an actual match. You're right, just trying to make sure I'm ready for before the tournament is all. Especially after I've managed to climb all the way up to first string. Oh, There's that fighting spirit I've heard so much about, part 2. But it's hard to train as much as I want when we've got somebody messing with us all the time. I don't want to miss the chance to show my girlfriend how much I've improved at this next tournament. Girlfriend? Ah, the springtime of youth. Knock it off, Nadia. It's only natural that you want to make a good impression on someone so important to you. She's a really thoughtful person and she's always been supportive of me. This is the best way I know to thank her. Yeah, believe me, I know how passionate you are about this. Anyway, if you need anything else, just let me know, okay? You got it. Talk to you later. We'll continue our investigation and let you know what we find. Actually, considering Miss Sonia also has a key to this room, maybe we should go talk to her. Sounds good to me. Thanks for all your help so far. And Miss Sonia is inside in the teacher's lounge, I believe.
Do you have a moment?
The basketball club? Oh yes, I do have a key to their locker rooms. I'm the advisor to all the sports clubs on campus. Do you ever loan the key out for any reason? Maybe with a record of who checks it out? Only very rarely, since we don't want to risk anyone stealing stuff. We're pretty strict on the managers about that kind of thing as well. However, the keys do open both the boys' and girls' locker rooms. That way it's a little easier for everyone to get supplies if they need them. So they're like master keys? Sounds like it'd be pretty bad if one of them went missing. This is the first we've heard of it. That means the managers for both teams have access to the boys' and girls' locker rooms, right? And it's possible someone on the girls' team could be the culprit. What do you mean by culprit? Well, we're just playing a little riddle game we made up, that's all. We had to get a hint from you in order to solve the case. Really? That sounds like fun. Sure is lovely to see you kids getting along so well. Well, we'd better get back to it. Thanks for all your help. Hey, Aggie. Lying to a teacher? And without batting an eye, no less. Guess you've got a naughty streak in you after all. Maybe it's Van's influence. He's been putting ideas in your head, hasn't he? Not that lying can't be beneficial from time to time. And I can't say I haven't learned a thing or two from him. But more importantly, I didn't want this issue to get blown out of proportion just yet. Don't worry, I get ya. Well anyway, let's go back over everything we've learned so far. Problem is that the boys' basketball team can't practice effectively right now due to issues with their supplies. And although we initially thought it had to be someone on the boys' team causing this, we thought Miss Sonia just told us. We now know that the keys held by the managers can open both the boys' and girls' locker rooms. Which means that members of the girls' team are also suspects now. At the moment, however, we still don't have any motives. So who would want to interfere with the boys' practice? Who and why? Actually, what if we changed our perspective a little? Instead of thinking over a list of suspects, we should try to narrow down the reason behind the culprit's actions. Try to infer their goal, huh? Well, let's think about what the benefit would be for doing this in the first place. I think there might be something we're forgetting. You picked up on it too? Right, that gung-ho first year we ran into earlier seemed to be favouring one leg over the other. He was trying to keep anyone from noticing. But I bet anything that he injured himself. Yeah, didn't seem like he told anyone about it either, though I'm pretty sure the manager has him figured out already. I can't blame him. He seemed so happy to be chosen for first string after all. And there was the part about him wanting to show off what he'd achieved to his girlfriend. Yeah, I think we should use him as our jumping off point for the time being. If it has something to do with the first year's injury, whoever was interfering with their practice was doing so because... Nah, from what we understand about the team, they all get along pretty well. No, he would try to practice anyway, but manager and captain would probably tell him to take a break. But he wouldn't self-sabotage because he was happy to be on the team. I think there might be someone else that wants to prevent him from practicing. If that's the case, why not just let him rest for a while? Why ruin it for everyone else? Maybe they tried to get him to rest, but he wouldn't listen? He seemed like a pretty determined guy after all. Whatever the case may be, I think it's most likely that whoever's behind this is someone that wants him to recover from his injury. Considering what we know, the prime suspect would have to be... It's the girlfriend. I think it might be his girlfriend. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, any girl would be worried if their boyfriend was hurt. Especially since he's been working extra hard just to thank her. Right, I bet she feels guilty because he's pushing himself so hard. If she's as diligent and thoughtful as he said she is, I'm sure she's been thinking pretty hard on it. Diligent and thoughtful? Doesn't that mean the manager of for the first year girls is his girlfriend? Huh? She is? It's all still speculation at this point, but I think she would be the most likely suspect. I guess being a manager would give her access to the boys' locker room too. And when I think back on what Sasha said earlier, for example, the manager for the first year girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last to leave after practice because she wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. Yep, she's definitely had the opportunity to mess with the boys' supplies too. And all without hurting the girls' team. Would she really go that far for her boyfriend though? If someone found out, it'd just make things worse for him. Tisk tisk tisk. Oh S, you clearly don't know the impact love can have on a young maiden. Come on, is this about love or morals? I agree with you, Swin. However, we could be here all day just theorizing. I think the next step is to confront her directly and see what she has to say. Right, the only way we'll get to the truth is by asking her. Hopefully she'll open up to us. The managers should be over in the girls' locker room, so let's head over now. Alright, back down. There you are. Sorry, but do you mind if we speak with you for a minute? Sure. What can I help you with? Anya sat down and calmly explained everything that they'd learned of the situation as well as their suspicions. Which brings us here. Everything you said is true. I won't try to make excuses for it. Well, that was easy. I had already told myself that I'd admit what I'd done if anyone ever found out. I'm sorry. I really am. Could you maybe tell us a bit more about why you did all this? My boyfriend, the boy you met, and I started dating not long after he joined the basketball club. To be honest, he wasn't all that good at the start, but he would practice every chance he could get, even on his days off. It's been about a year now, and he was finally taken off the benches. Yeah, he seemed pretty fired up about it. But he'd been overdoing it lately and ended up hurting his leg. He's been hiding it from everyone so he can keep practicing. Every time I tried getting him to take it easy, he told me to stop worrying. I can tell you really care for him, especially since you've been supporting him all this time. Yeah, that's why I thought maybe I could make it so that he couldn't practice anymore. That maybe if I was able to slow him down just a little bit, at least until the tournament ended, Thank you for being honest with us. I think we have a pretty good picture of the situation now. However, I'm afraid we can't allow you to continue interfering with the boys' basketball team. That being said, I really do want to respect her feelings. What would Van do if he were in my shoes? Honestly, if he doesn't stop practicing until he recovers, he will do more damage. So he needs to be benched. Would you consider talking to your boyfriend about this? Not just about what you did, but all of it, including how you've been feeling. I know it's my own fault, but I'm afraid that if I tell him, he'll hate me forever. We can't make any promises about how he'll react, but the fact remains that you've hurt both him and his team by doing this. You don't have to be so blunt, Hess. I know everyone hides things from each other from time to time, but I do think it's better to have as few secrets as possible. We all make the wrong choices occasionally, even if we think it's what's best for the people we care about. That's all the more reason why I think it's important for you to be honest with him. Your feelings came from a sincere place, and I'm sure he'll understand that. You're right, I'll tell him everything. I don't know if I could stay with him if I had to keep hiding this anyway. Why don't we come along for support? Thank you. It'll help knowing I have someone cheering me on. After that, Agnes and the others went to explain the situation to the injured first year. The girl was open and up front with him about the situation, and Agnes, Swin, and Nadia did what they could to support her from the sidelines. While it was quite a shock to him at first, he understood her reasoning for acting as she did. He promised to take it easy going forward. Phew, one more case in the bag. I sure wasn't expecting something like that to be the reason the store's numbers were struggling. At least our client sounded relieved. Yeah, we did find a solution to his problem after all. I'm impressed though, Aggie. You've gotten pretty good at these RMS 4 SPGs. 4 SPGs, huh? Honestly, I think this is the first time I've ever had to deal with a case like this. I just hope that the manager isn't being too hard on herself right now. Even if it doesn't excuse what she did, she really was acting out of love for her boyfriend. I guess I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way of things though. I think you're fine. Everyone's got their own methods, right? I'm sure Van taught you that much. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why. I think I'm starting to miss him a little. Just a tiny bit though. Okay then, let's get back to our aimless wandering. What's next on the docket? Tea maybe? In case you forgot, we still have more work to do.
All in a day's work.
Yay!
Reward deposited.
Alright, next up we head to the Underground Railroad. The subway line. The abandoned subway line. Cheers.
See you tomorrow.
This way, through here. Yep, this way.
Don't show any mercy.
Attack available.
Still more to go.
And there we go. Beautiful.
Combat finished.
Alright, spin around the corner.
Not waste any more time.
This cutie has booty.
Your charge attack's ready, you know.
It's done! We have the advantage!
And damn, I'm
Done
good.
and dusted.
You did real good, S.
Treasure chest. Good find.
Boom.
We kicked some
Very good.
serious tail out there.
Mine's 2. That can go onto
Switching to
Agnes.
maintenance mode. Shard skills updated.
Alright. So far, so good.
I'll do my best. You've got a charge attack available. Next one. On the ground. This'll be a cakewalk. Nana wins again.
Nicely done, Nadia.
Look out to reach fast.
Bring them down!
This cutie has booty.
Done! We have the advantage!
Boom.
Activate the skill.
There we go.
Very good.
Done
That
and
looks like a
done.
nice test. You are amazing, Swin.
We got some Sepith. These guys.
Do your best, everyone.
Your charge attack's ready.
Finish this now. I got you. There. Down your chest. Activate charge. Alright, charge.
Do this.
You got this.
Activating skill.
We can win!
Activate skill.
Now.
That went well.
You did real good, S. This could get tricky. Next one.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
No more!
Boom, 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 boom.
Bring them down! Enemy down!
Combat over. Time to set the status.
And then we smack this guy around. Perfect.
Yippee! We rule!
Nicely done, Nadia.
Let's finish this now! I got you!
Right. And do this.
We can win.
And there we go.
Treasure
went
chest.
well.
You did real good, S.
Fairy earring.
Commencing battle.
Very good. There.
Charge attack available.
It should be safe for now.
Alright, there are 3 more treasure chests.
Initializing planner mode.
This cutie has booty.
Topaz ring.
I got it.
Charge attack available.
Oh.
We can win.
Cross cipher and all of them.
Boost gauge
It's
limit
up to
broken.
you,
Activating skill.
It should be safe for now.
Good job, Agnes.
Watch out for ranged attack.
Not done yet. Next one.
And what another win.
Combat
Sec.
Time to study this data.
Let's finish this now. I got you.
battle finished. Now processing data.
This cutie has booty.
Let's try it.
Beginning infiltration sequence.
Alright, let's open this
Analyzing
door.
code. Security clear.
Okay.
Code under analysis. Security clear.
Okay, we got the checkpoint. Ah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Analyzing code. Security clear. Warning. Mission accomplished.
Made it. We got Altacellus. And got the Phobos Art Driver.
Switching to maintenance mode.
I'm gonna switch you to Phobos. And we've got that last treasure chest to grab. Mana Festival.
We can win.
Now! A chance! There! Ha!
Easy.
Swim! Now!
There we go.
Done and dusted.
There! Real good, Em! Ha! There! Ha! 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 There! There! Ha! 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 Ta! There! There!
Settle this right now.
Ha! You're exposed! I can live with this.
Good job,
We
Agnes.
got the Celestial Bomb. It's got the name Geist in it. And that means it's gonna be annoying. Yeah.
Why don't we take a short rest? Whew. Just what I needed.
Go to the garden real quick.
Welcome. I've got all your Sepang in there. Want a place
Yeah,
to
I'm
chill?
not gonna worry
Well,
about
look
that.
no further. All charged and ready to go. We've got the good stuff.
We can't open that one yet, so
Thanks a bundle.
guess we've gotta wait. Exterminate.
Activating shards. Loading enemy stats.
We've got this in the bag.
Ha!
Too bad. Now I'm mad.
We can win.
Activating skill.
Now!
It's up to you, Agnes. Now.
I'll take you on.
Not good.
Dang it.
Need to heal.
A boost would work here.
That'll have to do for now.
Let's do this.
Activate. Boost gauge
Keep it
limit
up,
broken.
Nadia.
All set. Here's a pic.
Deploying shield.
Too bad.
Boom.
Now! Now! Now!
Energy output at maximum.
Something's
Activate
coming!
skill. Full boost. Hit them where it hurts.
Enemy approaching!
One skill
For
coming
you!
right.
A chance!
Grant them life!
Yay.
Now!
Here we go!
We do this.
I believe in you, S! Something's coming!
Activate skill.
Got one.
Here goes! Activating drive.
Now! Now! It's up to you, Anya.
Meteoric gravity.
Activate. Boost gauge limit broken.
And I win. Yeah.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us! Mira deposit confirmed.
Alrighty.
I can't do this. Whew. Just what I needed.
Alright, back to Aramis.
Off we go.
We head up to the top floor. There we go. We've done everything that we can. Yes. Visit the student council room. Someone roll out the red carpet, because I have returned. Hey, Odette. Hello, Albert. Good to see you three again. Sorry to take up more of your time. Oh, it's no big deal. How can we help? There's something I wanted to give Swin and Nadia. Really? My free lunch vouchers? No, afraid not. Sorry to get your hopes up. It's a list of all the clubs we have here, along with the upcoming festival events. We kind of threw it together last second, so it's not super detailed or anything. We just thought you might be interested in knowing all of Aramis's extracurricular activities. Normally people join clubs at the beginning of the school year, but it's never too late. No pressure either way though. Aramis is fairly lax about this sort of thing. The school's all about is giving students the freedom to decide what's best for themselves, so just treat this as a reference. Aw, thanks Daddy and Bertie. We really appreciate you taking the time to do this, especially given how swamped you are. Wait, back up. Did you just call me Daddy? Bertie? Well, now I understand why you wanted me to bring them along. They're our classmates now, after all, and they've already expressed interest in trying out new things. Yeah, we couldn't help out with the tour, so this is our way of making up for that. Besides, it's the student council's job to help new students get accustomed to life on campus. If you need anything at all, feel free to give us a shout. Agnes, Albert and I have got your backs. Wow, I'm not used to being fussed over like this. Neither am I. Honestly, it's kind of overwhelming. Never mind. Forget I said anything. We'll give this list a once over later. Thanks again, you guys. You're very welcome. Alright, we'll be heading to the science lab now. First batch of materials for the school festival arrived earlier than expected, so we're going to take a look at them. Oh, I see. Would you like me to join you? Nah, you don't have to do that. We're more than capable of inspecting a package or two on our own. Are you sure? Positive. Should be spending time with Swin and Nadia anyway. See you all tomorrow. Bye, thanks for all the help again. Alright, we'll be heading up then. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Phew, I sure worked my butt off today, said the girl who slept through most of her classes. Still, I suppose we did get a good feel for the campus. I think we're in the clear. Huh? In the clear? We were scouting the place out. We used to do that whenever we came to a new area back when we were on the run. No one's chasing us anymore, obviously, but we're having a hard time breaking the habit. I'm so sorry. Never realized. Don't apologize. It's just kind of an us thing. I did have a weird feeling a little earlier, but it was probably my imagination. I'll chalk it up to first day of school jitters. Now that I've made my debut, it's smooth sailing on the lazy school life rivers from here. From tomorrow on, I'm in coast mode. Translation, I'm going to slack off and sink my disciplinary record in the process. Exactly. I'm taking this chance to live out all my high school fantasies. Go hard or go home. First on the list is sleep in and forget my homework. Then I have find a passionate love letter on my desk. I would suggest omitting that first one. At the very least, they'll be able to keep pace with the material. Their test scores were exceptional. I'm still a little concerned on their behalf, but maybe they'll be okay. Alright, would you two like to go get some...
What? An explosion?
And a big one. From the other side. It looks like it came from the second floor on the left wing.
No, that can't be.
Oh, dead? Oh, dead. Albert? Al dead.
Agnes! Stay back!
No! How did this happen?
Oh, this... Oh, that was not the right answer.
What? Another fuzzy memory. Did time just rewind again?
Yeah, I feel like it did. Aggie?
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm alright. Sorry. I was just a little confused. Was that the science lab? Did that really happen? This is no time to be second-guessing myself. Let's go check out the science lab.
Good idea. I can't remember exactly what happened, but maybe investigating that place will help jog my memory.
Let's strike while the iron's hot.
I thought I heard your voice. What are you all standing around here for? Come on... in?
Is everything all right? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Whatever do you mean by that? Anyway, we have to go. Something just came up.
Yep, totally last second. Sorry to bother you guys.
We'll stop by again a little later.
You two stay here. okay? Whatever you do, don't go to the science lab.
Huh? Sure?
That was strange. Well, I do have some business over in the science lab, but how'd she know about that?
If memory serves, it happened right at sunset. We should have time.
Okay, it has to be around here somewhere. Let's look around. Right. We've got no time to waste.
Beakers, lab equipment, chemical racks. There are a lot of places that seem worth checking.
Given
What do
the
you
size
think,
of
Nadia?
that blast, I doubt the bomb's small. It should stick out like a sore thumb.
I only
Then
did a
let's hurry
brief
and
check,
find it.
but I don't think this is where the explosive came from. Although we'd need to do a more thorough inspection to say for sure. You're probably right then. The equipment in here hasn't been used for classes in a long time. If someone did plant something, there'd be more than likely some trace of it. I wonder if these are the materials for the school festival that Albert mentioned. Something wrong? We were just wondering if there was anything fun in there. Not really. It's just the stuff that's on the inventory list. Trust me, I had to inspect it all. I see, thanks. I know they're probably keeping track of which chemicals they're using, but maybe there's something in here that's dangerous when mixed? From what I'm seeing, that doesn't seem very likely. Anything made from these chemicals wouldn't have made an explosion that big. Are you sure? Positive? Let's just say I've mixed more than my fair share of blasty stuff back in the day. I see. Looks like everything's alright in here. Huh? Is something wrong? No, not at all. We're just checking to make sure everyone's following the teacher's instructions. Well, of course we are. I mean, it'd be dangerous not to. Let's say it right. Safety first. Careful around open flames and all that. Looks like it's not here. Could I have been wrong? Was my mind really just playing tricks on me? Where else could it be? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Are you looking for the delivery guy who just came in? Delivery guy? Yeah, he left a paper bag in the prep room a few minutes ago. Didn't really get a good look at his face, but I could have sworn I've seen him before. Then again, maybe my brain's just playing tricks on me. Let's get to the prep room now. Way ahead of you.
Waveform analysis complete. Shard search recommended.
Aha, found it. Holy moly, is that a plastic explosive? This is high-grade stuff. You could blow up the whole building if you set it up right. What? But who would want to bring something like that into our school? I think we got our answer from that girl earlier. Oh, the delivery man. That did the trick. You disarmed it? Luckily for us, the mechanism wasn't all that complicated. Alright, what's our next move? The explosion had gone off around this time before. Chasing an arsonist on our own will be dangerous, no doubt about that. Still, would you be willing to help me track him down? Of course. That guy's gonna regret getting in the way of my lazy school life when I'm through with him.
If they went in and out of the room, we could track them down with a shard search.
That's a good idea. Let's do it. Look at these footprints. I think they were trying to cover their tracks.
Pretty suspicious. We'd better hurry and catch him.
Waveform analysis complete. Shard search recommended.
Found you.
It's high time I return the favor from when you humiliated me. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But I say it's best delivered with a bang. What? Who the hell are you?
That's our line, bucko.
This man barely qualifies as an amateur. Do you know him, Agnes?
Unfortunately, I do. He used to be my upperclassman. Tell me, Ronald Griffith.
Why would you do something so horrible?
Yes, Claudel!
Isn't that...
What is he doing here? And why is he wearing that outfit?
You two stay here. I'm going to go call the police.
Anya, Swin, and Nadia were able to prevent the explosion at Amaramis Academy. Miss Toa stayed late so she could console the other students and deal with the aftermath. And the perpetrator, Ronald Griffith, was given over to the police. The Swanee. That's it? He was just trying to harass Ren? Seems so. That's what he said during his confession, at least. He claimed he was only trying to cause a little chaos, so that she'd lose face in the eyes of her peers. Wow, talk about taking the thing 10 steps too far. You said his name was Ronald Griffith, right? I heard he withdrew from Aramis. That's right. He was the son of a former elected official, a thoroughbred bred through and through. Caused a hell of a stir last spring, which led him to drop out. Seems he's held a grudge against you and the student council president ever since. I'm aware. He's tried to get revenge on her several times at this point, but it didn't sound like he was a real threat, until now anyway. Yes. What he did goes beyond idle harassment. There's no telling how many people could have died. Oh, Aggie. Yeah, this case is a real head-scratcher. High-yield explosives like those are normally found in the hands of Jaegers, not civilians. They aren't exactly easy to get a hold of. The Swanee is great. I like him.
Fess up! You got that stuff off the black market, didn't you?
Yeah, what of it? Where else am I gonna get an explosive? You coppers must have a lot of time to kill. Why are you making such a big deal out of this?
Because you planted a bomb in a school!
Reasonable reaction, Nate.
Thing could have blown the entire building to bits!
What are you talking about? That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
Of all the foolish things to do. Just to be safe, we searched the entire area, and we didn't find any other explosives. We'll be investigating the matter further, but it may be some time before we track down the seller. You got any ideas on that, S? Can't say I do. I know next to nothing about Calvert's black market. That said, I'm not exactly keen on leaving this case squarely in the hands of the police. I'm right here, you know. Well, we'll leave it at that. I won't pry into your background for now. But dismantling the bomb and pinning down an armed suspect isn't something any normal high school kid can do. I know you're filling in for Arkwright while he's out of town, but I expect your full cooperation with our investigation. Are we clear? Crystal. Understood. Although we did tell you everything we know. I'll provoke him once or twice along the way. Anyway, I doubt we'll get any more leads for today, so I'll be on my way. Sorry to keep you kids so late. Oh, but one last thing before I go. Remember, you're all civilians. You shouldn't go sticking your noses into places they don't belong. You got lucky this time, but in the future, don't take matters into your own hands. Do me a favor and relay that to your boss too. Yes, sir. Smell you later, Super Sleuth. That took longer than I expected. The Calvert police are pretty serious about their jobs, huh? Super Sleuth took our insults like a champ. I like him. Getting under his skin was so much fun. Well, at least one of us enjoyed themselves. Still, I wish we could have been able to help more. There's still so many unanswered questions. Yeah, for real. On the bright side, we did prevent the tragedy C warned us about. I've been wondering, if they knew what was going to happen, why was their message so vague? I mean, investigate Aramis isn't exactly much to go on. We only stopped it because of the time rewinding thingy. Something feels off about all this. I know what you mean, especially since the act was so personal in nature. I just don't get what's motivated C to investigate this guy. I agree, it doesn't make much sense. Between tipping us off about the 7th Genesis and now this, one might wonder if they could see the future. I'd believe it. Heck, we just learned that time travel's real, so I'm basically willing to believe anything at this point. Well, we don't know for sure that what we're doing is time travel. Alright. Well, it's probably pointless to continue racking our brains over this. There's something else that's been bothering me.
That's not what they told me. I only wanted something that caused a disruption.
He may have said he didn't mean to cause that much damage, but that's just an excuse. I still wonder where he even got the goods in the first place. Oh well, I'm not being paid to figure this out. We should let the cops earn their keep. Right, perhaps it's better that we leave the rest in their hands. At any rate, we saved a lot of lives today. Thank you both again for all your help. I doubt I would have been able to save Odette and Albert if I was on my own. Yes. Hey, it's no biggie. Besides, we're freeloading off you guys, so we've got to pitch in somehow, even if it's just a little bit. But if you really want to thank us, I'd totally accept a reward in the form of... I'm gonna stop you there. Don't get carried away. Well then, shall we head home for the day? It's gotten pretty late now. Yeah, we'll take a quick stroll around town and then head back to the office. You gonna come with, Aggie? Oh wait, you have to go back to the dorms, don't you? I do, but I can come along. I need to sort through Van's paperwork anyway. Sounds like a plan. We'll feel better having you with us on the way back. You sure you want to lug your bag all the way to the office? Alright, maybe I should drop that off in my room first. And I ought to call Ren and let her know what happened. Do you mind if I stop by the dorms? You're more than welcome to join me if you'd like. Ooh, can we? It sounds like fun. We'd be happy to come along. Thank you.
I see. Well, it's a good thing you were there to prevent the worst from transpiring. That little troublemaker has a rather poor sense of timing. He just had to pick a day when I wasn't around.
The police have him in their custody now. They also confirmed that the school is free of explosives, so classes will resume tomorrow. And we took a look around the campus ourselves. Can't be too thorough, you know?
Well, in that case, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'll have to treat you to some tea once I'm back. I would like to have a little chat with you all. In particular, I'd love to hear what exactly tipped you three off. Would you care to fill me in on all the juicy details once I get back?
We did kind of sweep the time rewind thing under the rug. She doesn't miss a beat, does she? Of course. We'll be sure to tell you all about
Very good. In the meantime, I'll do a little digging into the matter with Griffith on my own. I'll be back before you know it, so keep an eye on things for me until then. Alright?
Will do. Take care. After taking a quick breather, Agnes got changed, and the trio set off to do their evening rounds. Right, we're gonna head to here, and then we're gonna finish up for the day.
Nothing like wandering around the dazzling city streets at night. Don't try this at home, kids.
Someone got a new lease on life. Where was all this energy 3 hours ago? Well, just remember that we're only here to handle a few 4 SPGs. That's it.
I've still got some paperwork to sort through, so I need to head back to the office once we're done.
All right. Finished up for today. Yay. Yay, I love that one. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm going to be heading off now. So let's go. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching and hanging out. Tomorrow I will be, tomorrow evening I'll be playing Divinity Original Sin 2 with Omega and my friend Iro. Kicking ass and taking names that way. We'll be back with Trails Through Daybreak on Monday. Until then, everybody, I hope you all stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. And I will see you next time. Yeah, tomorrow, the day after, or next week, next month, or next year. Whenever it may be. Until then, take care, and bye-bye.